Straight like that. Straight like that. Straight like that. Straight like that.
Hello. Hey, Mike, how you doing?
Hey, man, we good here. We good here.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
What's up, bro?
I'm good. Straight like that, baby. Back at it.
We back at it.
Another
bro.
week.
No doubt.
Another week.
No doubt.
Another week. Another blessing. Glad to see you.
Glad to see you.
Glad to be seen. El Boogie.
Hey.
How's everything? We good?
Yeah, I'm good.
I just had to do that, man, because I was tired before I got here.
I
I was tired. I had to, you know what I'm saying? I got to wake myself up.
you sound like you up now.
I'm up now. Let's go.
Wide awake.
Everything good?
Everything is good, bro. Everything is good. I just got back from Penn State.
Yeah.
Up at State College. Thinking about going back to school.
They motivated you.
No, I just got that kick in the ass you needed.
That's motivation.
So I always wanted.
Can I get one of those?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
I always wanted to. First of all, let me say Eid Mubarak to all my brothers and sisters.
Yeah,
Assalamu
blessings
alaikum.
All who celebrates.
Absolutely. It is a celebration, right?
Prayers.
I like the fact that kids have off from school now.
Yeah.
I like the fact.
It's taking much serious.
Right, it's much seriouser.
Much serious. Yes,
Seriouser.
that's our word.
Respect. That's it. Right.
Why was Charter still in school today?
I don't know.
Yeah. Charter, I did ride past and see that Charter was still in school.
Yeah, well, we got to hit Charter up and say, for the kids that are at Charter, they didn't go to school today. So, I hope it's the day they got off.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Without incident.
Without incident, right? Without getting written up. But it's a thing. Just like Christmas is a thing, Easter is a thing, right? For respective religions, and if you respect all religions, you respect all religions.
Absolutely.
So I want to say big shout out to our
Jewish religions too.
Our state representative.
Yes,
right?
she fought for that.
She's fighting up there. She's not alone fighting for it, but she's fighting for it, and I got much respect for her because that's what she said she was going to do, and it's something when somebody says they're going to do something.
And they do it.
And they do it.
Yeah.
So you got to much respect, right? I know she's a fighter. She's going for re-election. Pierre don't tell you who to vote for, right? CMP Radio don't tell you who to vote for. We just promote them. But it's an election coming up, and you got to make sure you're voting for the right people. Got to make sure you're voting for them for the right reason, whoever that person is, right? So just make sure you get out and vote. It's a lot of power in your vote. That's where your power is, honestly. And if you continue to believe that we don't have any power, just think about how they're trying to stop us from voting, the obstacles they put in place. Let's go all the way back to the 60s, the 50s, the 40s, when they were hanging us from trees for going to vote, when they were giving us literacy tests to go and vote. Yeah, I learned a lot up at Penn State today, so, over the last few days. So, yeah, I'm going to go back to school. So just think about that, right?
Proud of you.
Yeah, political science. Social justice. Yeah. They said you look like someone that likes to break things. I said, I am. I am definitely a breaker.
Yes.
I break shit down. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So,
I was about to say one thing on it. Prayers to all the men and women that was at the masjid in Philly today. Y'all ain't hear about the shooting at the masjid?
Yeah. Abdul Wakil called me. I told him we really wasn't going to talk about it because that ain't what CMP does. But
we don't. But prayers to the brothers and sisters at the masjid up there. Prayers to them and their families.
Right, absolutely. That's crazy, right? But that's what happens, though. You know what I mean? Like, when you're at war, you're at war.
Yep.
And we got to get brothers to understand that we're shooting at the wrong.
And guess what?
We're taking our anger out on the wrong people. Right? We can only hurt each other.
Yep.
Right, because that's who the people you see every day. Right. So if we just came together and unified, we would have more power together
than
than we
divided.
do individually.
Yep.
You know, a finger can push a door open. A hand can push it wide open. You ever try to hold a finger open with your hand, with your finger? You be straining like that.
For long.
Use your hand, right? You can block it. So, you know, we come together, bro. Unity in the community. Assalamu alaikum to all my brothers and sisters, and just push that. Just push that. Just keep that going. Right. So, we talking sports tonight.
What we got?
I don't know.
Sixers play today.
Embiid hurt again.
What?
Embiid is hurt again. His knee.
I think he's just sitting him down. It's a resting thing because they don't see them. They don't think they're going to get out the play-in, so they're just going to rest him.
They don't think they're gonna get out of the play-in.
They don't think they're going to get out of it. They had a chance.
They in the sixth place.
I thought they was in 7th.
No, they in sixth place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well.
I don't know why they were sitting, but you know, if they choose to do that, oh well, so be it.
Yep. Phillies. I think the Phillies got.
The Phillies winning or they losing? I ain't really been up on sports, and I apologize for that. You know, we can change the
Phillies
subject.
are. I forget what they said.
The draft is coming up. What day is the draft coming up?
That's the last Thursday of the month.
And the Eagles are playing in Sao Paulo, Brazil.
We're there. I'm going.
Right, like $2,000 for tickets. I hit up Penny to see if she putting together a package. My homegirl Joelle sent me a package, and then I just went on Expedia. You feel me? Looking it up.
They up there.
Looking like $2,000
Just for the
flight and the hotel. Right, that's major. But you know, if you want to go, let's get together. Let's do it together.
Please.
You feel me? I don't want to go. I don't want to share a room with you.
No.
I want you to have your own room.
Please.
Because Brazil is Brazil, and I don't want nobody acting no fool. You drinking alcohol and acting crazy. You bring a man, woman up to my room.
You said a man, woman?
It's a lot of man, women in Brazil. What you talking about? You got Checker Adams apple.
Listen,
Right,
you said it.
Yeah, I'm just saying. That's what they said. When I said I was going, they was like, "Oh, we know Pete going." No, I'm not. I'm going for the game.
For the game?
Yeah, that's all I'm going for.
Okay.
I don't want no smoke down there. I ain't going.
Yeah, the draft is on the 25th.
25th.
Draft is on the 25th. I want the
My
Eagles.
birthday.
I want the Eagles to take Chop Robinson. That's the twins' birthday. Journey and Janai.
Oh, they got. Oh,
Yeah, and my mom's birthday is the 24th.
nice.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's awesome. So share this live one time for the one time.
Please.
Couldn't talk about sports because I've been traveling, so I ain't been paying attention to the
I
sports.
really haven't either.
I've been going to sleep early,
I have been lately
like
too, man.
8:15. I'm done.
How you feel the next day?
I'll be up early, like 4 o'clock. I'll be salty.
I do too.
I'll be like, what the fuck?
I watch a TV and then try to fall asleep and it don't.
I might go back to sleep, you know.
And the Phillies beat the Cardinals 4-3 today.
Awesome. See, check that out. Peggy Williams, how you doing? Thank
Good evening.
you.
Good evening.
Hey, Miss Peggy.
Yeah. Miss Peggy, just share it live. One time. Hit the button.
I'm not going to curse today. I'm going to do my best not to curse
Do your
today.
best. Don't make no promises you can't keep.
Well, if I do, they know me.
So we got some questions for y'all.
Mm-hmm.
These questions, these are some good questions.
They are some good questions. We didn't pick them.
No, we did not.
We did not pick them. I just got back.
Listen, I just seen them turned over when I got in here.
Yeah.
Let's go, Al. What's up?
So
Let's run with the questions.
let's run with them joints. Darn it.
Oh, see? That's what happens.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to find the lower third, but whatever. You find out the person you're dating is legally separated and is in the process of divorcing. Is it okay to continue to date this person? Why or why not?
You find out the person you're dating is legally separated and is in the process of divorcing. Is it okay to continue to date this person? Why or why not? For me, no, it's not okay. And why? Because that person needs to go through a cleanse after they divorce that person. No, I realized that I went through a divorce, and I really didn't have a cleanse, right? I really didn't get away from the stuff that bothered me, the stuff that fucked with me, the stuff that just, had me contemplating other things.
Right.
I feel like if I would have did that, if I would have listened to the person I was trying to deal with, and they told me take a break, I would have probably been in a much, much, much better situation, but I didn't. And that's what happens when you don't, right? So for me, I wasn't in a good space to date. I was still holding on to things, and during the time we were dating in the beginning, that song by Donnell Jones. What's that John?
Where I wanna
that joint.
where I wanna be.
Yeah, that joint came on, and I just flashed back and like, oh man. And she was mad too. She was like, "How you going?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I don't like it. I don't like the song." So, have a time, have some space to cleanse yourself, and push that not push them, but just get away from them, back up, do some investigation on you, on who you are, and you never know where you could end up. How about you, Mike?
I'm going to say I'm going to continue to date.
Yeah.
I'm going to date. Here's why.
Yeah.
Like what you said, it doesn't mean that that person hasn't done that when the legal separation started. It doesn't mean that they haven't done that. If they did that cleanse when it started, who am I to say, you know what? I would rather you wait. If your actions are showing that you're over this person and your mentality has shown me that you're over this person and all you're waiting for the process to be done, then I could go through that process with you, especially if I'm feeling you and things of that nature. Yeah, we can bust it. We can bust a move together. It's just that I agree with you as far as needing that time. I'm just saying that time can be had in the legally separated period. It can be had there. So tomato, man. I just believe, if your actions are showing, like obviously your actions at that time wasn't showing that you was over, so you needed that space. Now this female is saying, yo, man, this is this. I'm good. We good. You know what I'm saying? I took my time, and it could be just about money at this moment. You know what I'm saying? We got to get the money to get the divorce finalized. Because I know legally being separated is cheaper than a divorce. So it could just be about the money at that moment and be like, you know what? When this money is saved, whoever initiates the divorce initiates it. So
I don't know. Like I said, everybody needs time. You don't think you dating someone who's just recently getting over their
you don't
ex?
know if it's just recently though. That's what I'm saying. But what if they are already they're legally separated? That's what I said.
That means they're not living in the house.
Right.
It's not over your person. You understand what I'm saying? If they're in the same house, even if they ain't speaking, even if they ain't talking, you feel me? When they move out, it's gonna be something. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna give you some time. We can be friends. We can still hang out. We can still chill, but we're not on those serious dating like we want to be together until you are over your partner. And you got to go to therapy. I really need you to go to therapy and talk to a therapist about your issues that you got with your partner and about the things you weren't doing as a partner. Right?
I don't disagree. I agree with you. With everything you just said. Yeah. Those things need to happen. I'm just saying, what if she took the initiative to start that already in a legally separated process?
So when you buy a used car, what do you do when you first buy that car?
I look at it, I test drive it, I see everything, all the paperwork and all that's on that vehicle.
Do you then, the moment you buy it, go get an oil change?
No, I don't.
Why not?
Because it should have already been provided before I got the car.
But if they say it is, you going to believe that it is?
That's what I'm checking.
Are you going to check and see if it's good oil?
I'm going to look under the hood.
You got to pop it. All oil looks brown, bro.
No. But bad oil has a smell.
I was about to say, and it's burnt.
Yeah, bad oil has a smell.
So I'm changing the oil. I'm going to change it because I know I did it. Yes, regardless of what they are saying.
Right.
I'm going to change it because I know I did it. I want the transmission fluid too. I want to change that because I know I did it.
Okay, so here's the thing, and this is what I said. I said if their actions are showing me that they are,
over them.
Yeah.
Right.
If your actions are showing me, your words, like you said, won't mean shit. Yeah, but your actions, like you said, the female that you were dating, she's seen that your actions didn't line up with, I'm done. So you need to get help with that.
Right.
You needed some other attention, and she couldn't provide that. Get that professional help and move that way, so you can be better for me in the long run.
Right, absolutely.
And that's just it.
Yeah, you got to be able to take it.
You got to be able to. Accountability is a mug.
It's definitely a mug. Right. All right.
All right. Next
Yeah,
question.
not for me. I'm done. I ain't doing that. I can't.
I feel you, because some people get swerve for real.
Right.
To be honest, and I'm just saying this because we have to play devil's advocate here.
Right.
You gotta be. I can't agree with you all the time. I
Right,
just gotta
right,
be
right.
like, you know what? There's other options, but most people are definitely going to go your way,
Right.
because they're not going to go in that process. It's going to be a lot of sunken time. It's going to be a lot of crying.
They
It's
got
gonna-
kids.
Yeah,
you feel
got
me? The woman,
investments,
and
money, and all that other
definitely
stuff.
dating a woman, and she got kids. I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
So the only thing about that is, looking at it from a different point of view, is if the people, and like Mike said, if they're over each other and it's nothing there, then why would you stop dating the person? It's only when they're showing those feelings that you should be like, oh, all right, like, we need time.
Needed. That time is needed. The next one.
But everybody's situation is different.
Oh.
I like how y'all didn't look at me when I was talking to y'all either. Both of y'all looked down at y'all phone, but it's
I'm
cool.
sorry. I apologize.
I'm bad.
A man has 2 children. He teaches the boy to use a condom if he has sex and teaches the girl not to have sex. Is he wrong? Explain.
Hell no, he ain't wrong. And I'm not like, it's double standards. No, it's not. I want every woman out here to know what they have between their legs is a gift. That thing brings forth life. That thing creates life. That thing gives life. That thing can cause a motherfucker to kill somebody. You feel me? That thing can cause a motherfucker to rob a bank. That thing can cause a motherfucker to go sell some drugs. Everything a man does in his life is about that. Unless he understands that he has to work on himself. And then what he's doing is different. But when I was younger, bro, that's all I wanted. The money in that. Cars, money, and hoes, bro. That's it.
That's it.
So for me to tell my son, and I tell my son to protect himself, to put himself first, if you're with a female, wear a condom until you marry her, bro. Then you take it off. Then you see how it feel. I don't care what nobody else says, right? Me personally, no, I'm done. I will always, from this point on. And that's because I made all them, I'm not going to say they mistakes because they're my children and I love them, right? I wasn't thinking properly when I was out there. Like, I was running around like my gun didn't have no bullets in it. You feel me? And I was shooting up the club, like not paying attention. But, I'm definitely on top of my daughter so that she understands the present that she has to give. And once she continues to give it out, she loses value on it.
It loses value.
And I don't care what nobody says, right? It might be some men out here that will go ahead and, deal with a chick that done gave it out to 50 niggas, but at the end of the day, once that thing get too loose, it's done. There's nothing you can do after that, right? So, guard yourself, protect yourself, right? And know the person that you with. If you want to be with them, a female can tell a man to put a condom. I need you to wear a condom.
Yeah.
You feel me? You stress the issue. You feel me? Like, or take your birth control and know you ain't gonna pop up pregnant. You feel me? Like, do something.
Yes, sir.
If it take two to tango, each one has to protect themselves.
Yes.
You feel me?
Yes.
So if you're not protecting yourself, he gonna be like, well, I gotta protect myself.
Exactly.
We gonna have a baby. Now you mad at him because your hormones done changes and switched up on him. You want something different now. Now you yelling and fussing and screaming and hollering at the man. Now you stuck just being a baby mom.
Yes, sir.
And he moving on to the next.
Next one. Then that's when shit stays the same without changing.
Without changing, bro.
So, man, it's tough. It's tough, but it's not. Because I stuff like this, I always just go back to the circle of life, man. Lion King. And people may laugh, but that shit is so serious. Circle of life. Can't change it. A man need a woman and a woman need a man.
Absolutely.
So I have a daughter. I don't have no sons. I have a godson.
Right.
So I have a biological daughter, unbiological godson.
Right.
So I see where this is. Like, we teach boys different from where we teach girls. We do. And it could be right, could be wrong. Depending on who eyes you're looking out of. I'm going to give my daughter all the jewels I can so she could be a better person.
Right.
So I'm teaching her what to look for. Mm-hmm. Listen, it's all on you. You control it. Right. If you don't, listen, condom, I'm telling you. Now, it's not my job, because I know there's female condoms out there, to teach her how to use one. But my job is to tell her and prepare her for the male side. And that's what I'm doing. Like, even in, like I was talking about this today at work, even in our daddy-daughter conversations or times we have, like, I'm telling her, like, I know you, it's that time. You know your body changing, your hormones going through this, that, and the third. What does that mean? That means that the opposite sex is drawing near. It's coming close. Yeah. Like, you can't fight it. Right. It's inevitable. You can't fight it. So when we as parents try to, you know what I'm saying, have a pushback and a drawback with them about that, like, you're getting in the way of the inevitable. This shit that's supposed to happen. It's supposed to happen. Boy. Now, do we want it to happen as fathers? Nah, not till you get married. That's what I'm pushing. But if you don't, this is what you do.
Protect yourself.
Protect yourself, and you control this situation.
Until you're ready.
Until you're ready. Exactly. Don't let no man force you. Don't let him say, listen, if daddy got to buy condoms for you or you got to do it, this is what you're doing. You can't ride this ride without this tool.
Right.
And that's just simply that.
I know for my daughters, their mother put them on birth control as soon as they were capable of taking it. Yeah. You feel me? Like, here, no, you're going to take this, right? Because I don't want you slipping up. And I ain't trying to be no grandmother.
No grandma.
You feel me? Like, and it's all about the parent, right? If the parent cares enough about their daughter, they not going to let them slip up, right? But if you don't care, go ahead out there. You ain't going to tell her nothing. You ain't going to tell her how to protect herself. And I said this the other day, and Ms. Zuline Mayfield been going back and forth with me on Facebook saying how, I think somebody posted something about a woman having a manly attitude. And I said that comes from her mother, right? Her mother didn't teach her how to be a woman, right? And then she said, well, it could come from lack of having a father. I said, so where did she get the manly attitude from? Now, the dad could be there, and the mom could be mad at the dad and feel some type of way about the dad and teach the daughter all types of crazy things. Yeah. You feel me? Or not give her all the gems she was supposed to be given. Or maybe her mother failed her. You feel me?
Bad teacher.
Didn't give her all the gems, right? How can a man teach a woman how to be treated or how to treat a man, right? You could teach them how to accept things, right? You teach your daughter how to accept gifts and how to say thank you and different things like that. But only a woman can teach a woman how to treat another man.
Exactly.
You feel me? Like, and it's crazy. And I think sometimes when a man is raising his daughter on his own by himself or has custody of his daughter more, that gives her manly traits. You know what I mean? Because she didn't see a woman operate in that field.
There was no
femininity.
Feel me?
There was no femininity in that drink. So, like, come on, man. Like, so that's just how I feel. But yeah, I would definitely tell my daughter, not to have sex. You feel me? Because there's too much that can come from her having sex. You feel me? Like,
if you ain't ready, man.
You have a baby, that's enough.
Yeah.
Right? Let's not talk about everything else. And my son, I'm gonna protect him from everything that's out there. Right. So yeah, I don't disagree with him. He ain't wrong. He definitely right. Next question.
L Boogie.
Oh, you ain't got nothing to say, Els? Oh, shit.
Your significant other has been acting suspicious lately. In the middle of the night, you wake up and realize they left their phone unlocked. Would you go through it?
No.
No, I'm not doing that.
I'm not playing those games no more.
I'm not doing that.
I can't afford it.
Even if I pay the bill, I ain't doing that.
I did it.
You did it.
Yeah, I did it. And I did it only because my phone was being gone through. Right? So I felt like if you go through my phone, I'm going to go through yours.
Mm-hmm.
I'm never doing that again. If she ain't acting right, I'm out. Right? If she got an attitude, it's always an issue. There's no reason for us to be together. If you're mad, why are you mad?
Right.
What did I do? Right? And if you can't get over it, then, just roll out. But I'm not going through nobody's phone.
You know what they say, right? You go looking for shit, then you going to find shit.
You're going to find it.
So if you want to see it,
definitely
if you want
gonna
to look
find it. Yeah,
it's all up to you.
No, I got that. I raised my hand to the sky. Say, nope, I don't want no parts of that. I don't care if the phone open in front of me. I'm not looking at it. I'll close it. Close that joint. I'm not. I don't even want to come close to that joint, because when you go looking for things, you find things. Now you're thinking your partner will have an explanation or be able to explain, but they can't explain it away. You just saw what's going on. You just saw the truth.
Yeah.
So now what do you do after that? You don't have no other choice but to leave.
You got the road.
You don't have no respect. So no, I'm good. I don't even want to come to that.
And what about this, though? What if everything was cool before you opened that phone?
Everything wasn't cool because you opened the phone.
No, it just could have been the opportunity, though. Like, what if everything was
Who
good?
takes the opportunity when everything is good?
A lot of motherfuckers do that.
A lot of motherfuckers don't do that when everything is good.
Because they may be doing their things.
Oh, then everything ain't good.
No, it's good because they ain't get caught.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
If you ain't got caught, everything ain't good. You feel me? And you know.
So if you got caught, everything is good.
Everything ain't good if you got caught. If you out there cheating, everything ain't good, bro. Like,
I see what you're saying.
Right?
Yeah.
No, just stay in your situation. I've learned my lesson. I'm good.
Yeah, I'm not going through the phone.
I'm not going through the phone. I'm not going through the phone. I'm not cheating. If I feel like it ain't working, we need to have a conversation. If she spaz out on having a conversation, bro, yeah, it's time to roll. I don't even got time to be explaining anything. I don't want to be yelled at. I don't want to be talked to crazy. None of that stuff, bro. I'm over all that. You can chalk all that up. Like real shit.
That's definitely gonna happen. That's happening.
I'm fed up, bro.
You know that's happening. You know the spazzing out is gonna happen.
The spazzing out is happening because you feel guilty. It's a reason for the spazzing. Why are you spazzing? Because I'm asking you a question. I just saw something in your phone. I'm asking you a question, and you got an attitude. So you're throwing up your hands because you're guilty. That's the only reason why you could throw up your hands. No other reason from that.
Yeah.
Else?
I've gone through phones, and I'm not doing that shit no more. There's no reason to.
No.
Like, literally, and I literally was one of those people that was just like, I'm never going through anybody's phone. But it's always that one time that it's just like, I'm sitting there like really just watching you play in my face. And that's what made me go through a person's phone. But I'm not doing that no more because it literally, and I'm one of those people, I don't react when I see something. I hold it in.
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't understand
like
why.
I hold it in.
You late
I've
now.
done it.
Your response is late. You bring it up 5 months from now. What you talking about? That was then.
Literally.
I done clean my phone now.
Where it's at? Show it to me.
It's clean.
Show me what you talking about.
Ain't nobody texting me
I
now.
ain't see that. I ain't never see that. I don't know.
But yeah, I'm one of those people. Like I don't react when I see things. I'll wait. Like if you doing something and I notice that you're doing it over and over and over again, and I've gone through your phone or I went through your phone, I already know what you're doing. So then when you look at me like, I ain't even doing nothing, and I'm sitting there like this.
Yes, you are.
Okay.
I'm
not going through nobody's phone no more.
I'm not going through my phone.
If I have to go through your phone, then that means I don't trust you, so then I don't need to deal with you.
Absolutely.
So that's why I'm not going through nobody's phone ever again.
And
it'll come out.
Sometimes you go through a phone because they go through yours. If you go through a phone, you'll find what you're looking for. I did that twice and won't do it anymore. Exactly. You like, psh. If you feel like your partner's doing something, bro, like really feel like they all out cheating on you or they disrespectful, bro, leave. Just leave, because you can't fix that. If that's what she's doing, if that's what he or she is doing, that's what they're going to continue to do. So you might as well leave them alone. You feel me? You
It's
want
hard
to remain
for people
friends.
to leave, though.
It's not hard for you to leave, bro.
It's hard for people. Some people, it's hard to leave.
No, it's not hard to leave. It's not hard to leave.
It's hard for people to leave.
It's responsibilities. If you have responsibilities there, it's hard to leave. If you don't have no responsibilities there, if you ain't got no kids, you feel me? You can. I'm out.
I hear you, but what if being together was some? Because this just happened today. It's crazy that this is a topic.
This just happened to you?
Not to me, but a client that I was cutting today was talking about he is ready to leave his chick.
Right.
But they was together for like 12 years.
Are they married?
No.
Oh, well, he might as well leave. 12 years, that's too long.
12 years, no kids.
12, no kids?
No kids.
Oh, yeah, yeah. If he talking about leaving, he better leave.
I said, man, you need to have a conversation first.
Have a conversation with who?
Her.
Why?
Because.
What?
Why would you want to throw 12 years away if it could be fixed with a conversation?
There could be 12 years of garbage. It could be hot
garbage. He wasn't 12 years of slavery, bro.
It could be hot. It could be hot garbage, bro. Like,
it could be, but it could be salvaged too. It could also be, you know what I'm saying, that garbage could be turned into gold because people get tired.
What did he say his reason was for leaving? Or wanting to leave?
He said things just got stagnant.
Yep.
Yeah.
Things get
And
stale.
It got everything. I mean, but that can be, again, like that can
He's
be.
grown. 12 years is a whole lifetime, bro. Think about a kid growing from a baby to 12 years old. They're doing things they wasn't doing in the beginning. So as a person, if you with somebody, let's say you with them at age 17, by 29, you're a completely different person who likes completely different things.
Absolutely.
And that happens in marriages too.
Absolutely.
Like you get married and the things that you wanted at a certain age is different when you get older.
Also, if you ain't married her in 12 years, bro, like
Yeah.
you ain't getting
It was like both of them was going back and forth to school though. So it's like I don't want to marry you. You going to school to do this. Now you're doing the master's program. Then I go back to school. You know what I'm saying? It was a give and take type thing. There was, like he said, it was a few years that they was just cool. Like nothing was going on. It was traveling a lot. They was doing their thing. It was like a good 3-year run. But then they both went back to school. He got his master's. She got her doctorate. Now this thing talking about going back and get his doctorate. I said, bro, y'all done been in school for a good straight 12 years.
And that's what we're going to talk about, pleasing and being of service.
Yes,
right?
yes.
You feel me? Like, but we're going to get into that. But 12 years of a relationship is a long ass time.
Yeah.
Bro. And if you can't look at your relationship and look back to the good times to help you through the bad times, it wasn't never any good times. You know what I'm saying? Think about the times y'all traveled. Think about her graduating. Think about you graduating. Who was there? Who was supportive? Who was doing things? If you can't answer none of them questions, but she was supportive, bro. She supported me. She was there. She was clapping me on. You feel me? She the reason why I ran through the brick wall. She told me I could do it, right? If you don't have those in your relationship, then I understand you wanting to get away from it, right? Because you're like, I've done all this shit on my own. You just was here. You wasn't with me shooting in the gym. You was in the Gucci store. You feel me? Like you at practice, all right, I'm going to the mall. You feel me? Like, damn, you ain't gonna come watch me? You ain't gonna come, go ahead, baby, do your thing. You feel me? Like, and I heard somebody say this the other day. Women forget sometimes that they're our biggest cheerleaders. That a man moves off of the motivation that a woman gives him.
Yeah.
If you don't give your man the proper motivation, then he won't do the proper thing. If you give your man the wrong motivation, then he's going to continue to do the wrong thing. So if you want that motherfucker to be right, give him motivation. Tell him how proud you are of him. If he changed his life, sit there and talk to him. Have a conversation with him. It's okay to tell him how much you believe in him. It's okay to tell him how special he is. It's okay to tell him how handsome he is. It's okay to pick that nigga up when he down. But if you just constantly want to keep him down on the motherfucking ground and don't want to, I told you I was going to curse. If you want to keep him down on the ground and you don't want to lift him up, then let him go, bro.
Listen, man, I think that's well said, man. We are a product of the woman that's behind us.
Absolutely.
We are a product of it. And like you said, if you talking to me nice,
I'm going to give you the world. Literally. On the silver platter. And that's all you got to do.
And fight through anything that I need to try to give it to you. I'm going to listen, and that's just that simple.
Run
straight like that.
A straight brick wall. Nigga.
Listen, man.
You start yelling and fussing and screaming and hollering.
And belittling me and disrespecting me and all that type of stuff. Come on, man.
I don't care what you see anybody else do. I don't care how you feel about anybody else. If you talk down to me crazy, you get to talk, you might as well chalk it up, bro.
Listen, that is definitely one of my boundaries.
Please.
That's a boundary.
Don't
do.
What position you playing?
Boy, you can always exit stage left.
You don't have no other choice.
You can always, because it doesn't benefit me. It doesn't benefit you neither, because now you done lost a good person in your life that will come through for you the way I need you to come through for me, and it's just that simple.
Now, I'm not saying always be happy and always talk to me with a great, like, if I'm doing something wrong, correct me. Let me know, right? But it's the way you give correction. You shouldn't give correction in an angry, monotone voice like, "Oh, I said da 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 da." You should be like, "Listen, you know what you did last night was crazy. I didn't appreciate it, and I want to talk to you about how that made me feel." Mm-hmm. That's how you should talk to your partner, right? We need to have a conversation. What is wrong with us talking in the beginning or the end of the month about what we got to do next month? Or what we got to do this month. What about bills? Sitting down and going through everything and working everything out. All right, this was going to come in. This was going to come in. All right, bang, bang, bang. We knocking that out. I want to do this. No, I want to do this. Like, set a plan. If you can't set a plan with your man, he ain't your man. If you hiding income and hiding things that you bringing in, boy, chalk it up, bro. It's over. Relationship is dead in the water. And it's okay to say it is. It's not hurting me. Oh, you let me go? Oh.
I'm back in the streets.
I ain't even going back to the streets. I'm going back to school.
You going back to school?
Absolutely. I'm gonna get this money. Then you're gonna be over there looking all mad, frustrated, ready to blow. Right. So let's get into our topic tonight.
Got some good ones. I think I did good with these ones.
Yeah, you always do good with the topics. You always do good with the topics. Pleasing and being of service to your partner. Which one you want to start with?
Being of service.
Being of service.
Being of service to your partner.
Go ahead.
I think that's totally what a relationship is about.
Being of service?
Being of service.
I think pleasing.
You think so?
Yeah, you have to please. Each person has to please the other, right? That's how you get them to stay. You feel me? I think being of service happens after you get married. Right?
Okay.
Because everybody says you're single until you're married.
Okay, true.
You understand what I'm saying? So being of service is something that you do once you become a husband or a wife.
Not boyfriend, girlfriend.
No, you can please them.
Right.
You feel me? But you can't be of service to them. You get that?
Okay.
Does that make sense?
I mean, I get it, but I'm trying to say why.
Okay. You want to know why?
Yeah, I want to know why you think.
Because you're not married. Because if you're saying you're single till you're married, like, well, I'm gonna be of service to you and we ain't married.
But who says that?
What do you mean? Everybody says that.
You're not, though.
Huh?
You're not, though.
But you're in a relationship.
You're not single until you're married.
No,
you're in a relationship.
They say basically what they were saying is you're single till you're married, so you can do whatever you want until they put the ring on it, and that doesn't make sense to me. Why do you think any man would want to put a ring on your finger if you're out here being with other niggas? You understand what I'm saying? Like, you out here doing whatever you want. Oh, he ain't married me, so
no.
Girl, you in a relationship. Mm-hmm. How are you building up to marriage? You just staying down on the side chick. You want to be a side chick for real.
Something like that position.
you want to be a side chick. Just say you want to be a side chick so I can go get a wife and hit you up. You feel me? Just say you want that. Literally.
I'm just like, I believe a lack of a plan, your relationship is headed for disaster. So if you have a plan, I think if your plan is marriage, then that's your plan. If it's not, then your plan is your plan, whatever that may be. And I'm just saying that as a being committed to you,
right,
I'm going to be of service to you because I want to either teach you to do that in return, however you do that, or you know what I'm saying, we have that rapport. So our relationship has more good days than bad days because you're always asking me, how can I help you? How can I make your day better? No woman since I've been dating has ever asked me that question.
How can she make your day better?
How can you make my day better?
Because they don't want to be of service till you put the ring on. But once you put that ring on, bro, if she not asking
but what if she don't ask me that then? So she should be practicing that now,
she should be asking you that now. She should be asking you that now.
And I'm just talking about now, you may have said different stuff, how you doing, what you doing, you need anything and things like that. But I'm saying as far as that specific question, how can I make your day better? How can I make your week better? What can I do for these things to happen? I have yet to have a woman ask me that direct question.
Maybe she's afraid of what your answer is going to be and not being able to fulfill it.
And she know you're a pimp. And you know, because a lot of women feel like that, bro. Like a lot of.
But if I'm with one person, you can't say I'm a pimp. I'm with you.
I don't know why they don't believe it until they don't believe it till they see it, And then they still don't believe it after they done seen it.
Right.
And then they still sitting here talking about you doing, I'm not doing nothing. But since you're accusing me, I'm going to do it now. Because you don't trust me.
Yeah.
Once you accuse somebody of something, bro, you don't trust them. So know that.
No, don't
Know
facts
that.
there.
Right. But pleasing your partner, bro. These are the 10 things that come up when you try to please your partner. Active listening.
That's big.
Show genuine interest in their day-to-day life. Listen actively without distractions, without this, without your phone. Reflect on what they say and respond thoughtfully. Mm-hmm. That's active listening.
Just repeat back pretty much what you heard.
So what you're saying is,
Yeah.
You feel me?
That's it.
So I'm trying to hear what you're saying. You're saying that I talk to you wrong. And how do you feel like I can fix that?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you can fix that by lowering your tone just a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
By stop giving me this high pitch every time I ask you something. Like, what you got?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't
You know what bothers me about that?
What?
Talking with your hands.
No, I don't have a problem with talking.
I have a problem with that.
She be up in your face like that?
Not even just in my face, just talking with your
Because I
hands.
don't even understand.
Yeah. It just seems very, very disrespectful.
It's not disrespectful. Disrespectful is when she put her hand in your face.
You don't think that talking with your hands
is cool? So I got family in New York. They talk with their hands. You feel me? Like, yo, I'm trying to tell you something. You ain't listening. It's a fucking problem. You feel me? Like, listen, we went over there. You came back here. You feel me? A lot of people do that. So as long as you ain't all up in my face like, nigga, that's cool.
Okay.
Surprises and thoughtful gestures. This could be as simple as bringing them their favorite coffee in the morning, leaving a sweet note, or planning a surprise outing to a place they love. Now, this is for men and women.
Both, yeah.
This ain't just for the woman, right? I don't want nobody to say, oh, P on straight like that, talking about what the women need to do. For men and women.
Both.
Right?
Yeah.
I've never had a problem with doing that for the person I want to be with, right? Go to the mall and pick you up something. Once I understand that you're not reciprocating, boy, I'll go shopping for me. You ain't, what you want me to buy you? You ain't buying me nothing. Like, you ain't think about me. You can't even call me and tell me you have a good day.
And that's, listen, man, Monday session was a great session.
Was it?
Therapy session, right? I learned a lot about reciprocity.
Reciprocity.
I learned a lot about it.
This is a man that never believed in reciprocity.
Or what was the other word?
I don't know.
The other word was
sharing
yeah.
You feel me?
Being whatever.
Right. Yep. That word. He ain't fool with it at all.
I learned that reciprocity is me giving you something,
and not in hopes that you give me something, but that you do eventually return it.
Exactly. It's not me giving you $5 and expecting $5 back.
Right. Mm-hmm. You can give me $2. It's just giving.
Yes. Guess what? Guess how he broke it down.
How you break it down?
He basically saying, how can you give a homeless person $5 and expect them to give you $5 back?
Right.
Knowing their position.
You don't.
Knowing their position. Now, crazy thing is, just because I know your position, or I think I know your position, if you're my person, if you're my chick, doesn't mean I really know. So I'm not in your bank account. I don't know if you have $5. But what if you have $2? What if you giving me your last dollar?
What if you just buy me a bag of chips?
You see what I'm saying? So that's reciprocity is just not to the level that I gave it, or the amount. I ain't even gonna say the level, because I'm gonna say you giving me your last dollar is a serious level than me giving you $5 that I know I'm gonna make again.
Just try.
That's it.
Just try.
Effort is pretty much reciprocity.
If I know you don't have the money that I have, or you know I don't have the money that you have, and you give me something, understand I'm going to pay you back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's going to come back to you. And when it comes back to you, it's because you gave to me. It's not because I'm trying to buy you. It's not because I need you to do it. I appreciate what you did for me.
Yes, it is.
So here.
That's
right?
it.
Take this. Oh, no problem. If I got a bank account full of, my bank account fat, bro, ain't nobody ever going to complain.
Come on.
Because I'm going to give it to you. Here, you need some money here. Take that. You good. But if I don't have it, bro, like, understand I don't have it. Understand that I'm fucked up.
Yeah.
Right now. You feel me? So I cussed again.
So
I'm sorry.
I that was a big turning point for me right there.
I'm glad you learned that, bro.
Yeah,
That's
that was a
definitely
major turning point.
quality time.
Yeah, we all need that.
Dedicate time to be together without distractions. Again, without these.
Or kids.
Hey, your kids aren't distractions.
Your kids can be distractions,
Your
bro.
kids cannot be distractions.
can.
No, they can't be.
They can.
If you two made that child or those children,
Doesn't matter.
it's not really.
You still need time for just y'all.
Them date nights is important. Them date
Y'all
nights
still need
mean
time for
that like
y'all.
it's me and you that turn them phones off so them kids can pretty much get in contact with us. We chilling.
That's hard. When
It's hard for you. I understand. It's hard for me.
it's hard. It's hard for parents that really don't have support, right? So let's talk about people that not okay. Quality time is away from the kids, but for the parents that don't have support or don't have anybody they can just drop their kid off and hang out with, it's not a problem to have because it's family time, right? That's quality time.
But
Family time is quality time. So we turn off the TV, we play a board game. We turn off the TV and we talk. We turn off the TV and everybody's sitting here. We turn off the TV and we color with our child, right? We spending time with our child is quality time for us. Because guess what? We made this child.
Agreed.
So now we can't be like, oh, push the now. But I understand what y'all saying. That is important too. So
I was about to
I
say
think
because
both are important.
especially when you're a parent every day, like you need that time to
Need that
decompress
space.
and
You
need
need
that
it.
space from your child, from all the
And then-
regular responsibilities. So date night is important.
I don't even want to talk about the babies. It's just me and you. Talk about us.
Yes.
Because
That strengthens
the
our
child has because the
Absolutely.
child has come in and not interfere but came between us. We got to get us back.
Mm-hmm.
And if we can't get us back, and the baby is always number one priority, which they should be.
Right.
Not saying that they shouldn't.
Absolutely.
But we still should have time for us.
We need time
So
for us.
in a year, how much time do you need? So you're saying like at least one day out of every month for a year. So 12 times we're spending time together.
It's 12, either once or twice a month.
I say 2.
I was about to say
Twice a month.
once or twice a month.
So
Twice a month.
24 times
Yes.
out of this month we're spending together.
Out of the
Oh,
year.
yeah.
Are we counting birthdays and anniversaries
No.
in that? So
No,
that's different.
that's different.
So each birthday, so that's now 14. Each our anniversaries, now that's 15.
Yeah.
You feel me? 15 days out of the year. That's it, right?
Absolutely.
Christmas is family, Thanksgiving is family.
Absolutely.
Right? And the baby's birthday, but 15 days out of a year
Yes.
we're spending together.
Yes, absolutely. That could be
Minus
every
the
other
trips,
weekend.
If we go on the trips or stuff like that.
That could be every other
Anything
weekend.
that y'all
It
do
could be-
with just you two
Bruce
is
saying
needed.
two, 3 times a month.
Yeah.
Every 2 weeks, a Friday or Saturday night, we got to go, and it ain't nothing but me and you,
Absolutely.
them kids, and
Y'all
yeah,
need that.
and
You
we gonna
need
hit,
that.
and we gonna end this night with a bang.
He said, honestly, but that's not a month. But honestly, that's not a
That's
month.
not enough.
That's not enough.
It's not enough.
Yeah.
Wow. It ain't.
Could
I
you-
don't think it is. Right? Matter of fact,
Looking at it how you just described it, 15 days out the year, that's not.
It's not.
But if you do twice a month,
every
twice
other weekend.
twice a month, that's 24 times.
Right.
That's 24 times. You need that. And then every 6 months, take a weekend.
Yeah.
Take a weekend and go, and it don't have to be far. You could go to Maryland, you could go to
Yep.
DC, New York.
Just having that
Just
time away.
have that time away to rekindle y'all flame.
Go out on a date, go to a show, go somewhere that y'all not normally going, like
That's it.
movies, dinner, but go to a show or something nice that
45 days out of 365. You got
Your
300
kids get 325, bro. That's a lot of time.
Right.
And for you just to say, let me get 45.
Yeah, that's for me. Like I just look at other families, right? You got the Korean family, right? You got the Indian family.
but they still don't always have their kids. They got a house full of people that will watch their kids at least a couple times a month
That's
for the
because they
mom
do-
and dad
that-
to do
That's
what
because
they
they
need
do
to
things as a unit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like they don't
As a
break.
group,
They
yeah.
don't break up. right? You know, they're living in this house together, the aunts, the cousins, you feel me, everybody. Eventually they'll break up, but when the kids grow up, but right now we're doing this as a unit. You help me, I help you. You feel me?
Absolutely.
We don't. See, but they get that. Yeah, we don't do that. We
break off. We out of the house at 18, and we trying to be grown and do everything. And
I thank goodness every day for my support system, because baby,
without them,
you need
baby, like you might as well say I got a support system like some Koreans or Indians.
Yeah, literally.
Because you know my parents.
That's awesome. My
parents are awesome. Her dad, her dad's sister and grandma, and I'm, I thank God for my support system.
Right.
Facts.
Acts of service, and we have acts of service, but being of service. So acts of service, do something that makes their daily life easy, without them having to ask you.
Yes. For it. Ding, man. Ding, 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 ding. Without having to ask.
Do something that makes their life or their daily life easier, without them having to ask you for it. It could be doing chores, cooking a meal, or taking care of errands they don't enjoy. That's key. This is all about pleasing your partner, right? Doing things that your partner will like, and doing things that makes you almost irresistible in their eyes, bro. Yelling about something doesn't do that. Fussing about something doesn't do that. Being mad at a conversation doesn't do that, right? These are the things, right? So we already went over active listening, surprise and thoughtful gestures, quality time, acts of service, physical affection. Show affection through cuddling, holding hands, hugging, or other forms of physical connection that your partner appreciates. I'm going to keep it funky, bro. I like to cuddle. And you have a chick like that she, and you can cuddle together.
Just for a little bit, because I get hot.
Yeah, just for a little bit, but 9 times out of 10, if I'm in the bed and we cuddling, I'm be
so
sleep.
Quick.
Boy, it's over. I fall asleep in 2.5. Immediately. You feel me? And I'll be in a deep sleep. I won't even, you could get up out the bed and jump on the bed. I won't move.
Oh, no.
I'm dead.
Yeah.
Right.
But that's important, man.
It is.
That list that you said is vital.
Right.
And just the 10 that you named, it could be done differently for everybody. It's not a set way.
No, it's not.
It's not a planned thing. Mm-hmm. Like it's so broad.
Miss Zuline.
It's broad. It's a beautiful thing if you allow those things to happen. Just do it. Because again, it could be an act of service for a mom. Let's just say a mom, single mom. You at the crib, the kids there, you dealing with the kids as the man, and you letting her go about doing her thing. A lot of women don't appreciate that until it's gone. I just washed your son and up, or got him out the shower. You ain't had to do nothing. I told him to put the lotion on. I got the drawers for him. I did everything that you would do. So whatever you was doing, you didn't have to stop to come run up the steps, check on him, check on them, and think like these things should be appreciated. And I don't believe that they are, and it happens until it's over.
And it happens both sides though.
Yeah.
Because you can be dealing with somebody that has kids, and you're, trying to take some of the weight off of him of, taking care of his kids or making sure his kids is settled and stuff like that. So it's double-sided, because it's as many step or, extra parents as it is.
It's a lot of bonus parents out there.
It's a lot of bonus men and bonus women, So
just appreciation for men and that R word. We thrive off that. We thrive off respect. And we thrive off appreciation.
And I was going to, I'm sorry. I was going to say back to the physical affection, like a lot of times that's the form of intimacy that a lot of women are looking for. Just rub my feet and I'll rub your back and I'll rub your feet,
And you suck this. I need that. We ain't going to think, listen. Bro, I don't know about you. Listen, man.
Right now, I don't have that.
Listen, listen, that's a need. Don't play.
If we watching TV, I'm going to rub your back. I'm going to rub your feet. I'm going to,
Get the rubbing. You better get the rubbing. You got to rub it out. I'm sorry. You got to.
Rub and tub.
Rub and dub.
Rub and
Rub and
tub.
tug.
Rub and tub.
Rub and tug.
Yes, got to.
Right. I appreciate that.
We
Shit.
grown here.
Shit. Gift giving. Give thoughtful gifts that reflect their interests, their needs, their desires. It shows you know them well enough and care about making them happy. That's a big thing, right? It doesn't have to. You don't have to go out and spend $1 million.
No, you don't.
You don't have to go out and buy me a Gucci belt. You don't have to go out and buy me a polo, anything, right? Just, I don't care if it's a little basket with some of the treats you know I like. Damn, you was thinking about me. You was thinking about me, right?
Give me a thing of Milky Ways, boy.
You was thinking, oh, thank you, baby. You feel me? Like that's
Boy.
You want him to love you and die for you. That's what a man has to do. That's what people don't understand about love. What a man has to accept to do for you when he says he loves you. He got to stand up for you. He got to fight for you. He could die for you. He'll do all that thing to protect you. And all you got to do is make sure he's comforted and has everything that he needs.
A little appreciation.
And he's going to give you all that and more.
Respect me and appreciate me, what I am doing, and voice that appreciation.
Tell him,
Don't
Bruce,
you- yeah.
white tees and fresh socks, bro.
Listen.
Some fresh socks?
And they got to be from Marshalls. You go to Cowtown, them bitches is good. I like them soft joints down there.
I'm not
They
wearing no
get holes.
Cowtown socks.
Why you not wearing the Cowtown socks?
They get holes in them.
You can buy me some Nike socks.
What you mean, Nike
I don't
socks?
don't put no Cowtown socks.
Why you
on my
gotta
feet.
be so bougie?
That's not bougie. I like socks that last. Give me some socks that can last.
Cowtown socks last.
No, they don't.
No, they
They
don't.
do if you cut your nails on your feet, any socks last.
I got Hawk
Cut
claws.
your nails on your
I got
toes.
Hawk claws. But no, white tees and fresh socks from Marshalls.
Come on, man.
That's cool. You can go to Marshalls. Buy
Cut your nails on your toes. You can get the socks from Cowtown.
No, I
No.
need Nike socks.
Why? Because you know
What kind of socks I got on right now?
if you take them joints off, you got Gitsu joints on your feet.
I cut my toenails. I clip my toenails. Right?
Now you gotta take care of them joints, man.
Nike socks, right? You can go get me some Nike socks. You can get some Nike, but I got big feet, so I need the big socks. I don't want you coming in with no 8 to 12 socks, and my socks going all the way to like the bottom of my ankle, right?
Now you gotta get the 12 to 15.
Right, 12 to 15s, right?
Yeah, they got them at Cowtown.
13 to 15.
Sometimes, stop saying Cowtown, bro.
They're good socks for
No.
$5,
They're
bro.
not. No
No.
one is agreeing with you.
No.
I don't care. I was just there. I seen them.
You
No.
bought, because you bought
I
some.
did buy
I'm
some.
buying
No.
no socks from Cowtown. I wish
Mike,
you, I
What?
wish you would.
Mike.
I don't
And
want.
I like the ones with the little designs on there too.
check this out. I'm just letting you know. These are the following places I don't want no socks from. Cowtown, Foreman Mills.
What?
Yes.
You are stripping right now.
No Foreman Mills.
Don't buy me no socks or no drawers from Foreman
You
Mills.
are a bougie mother.
That says a lot about who you are if you go to Foreman Mills or Cowtown and buy me some socks.
Why?
Because I wouldn't buy you no panties from Cowtown.
No, don't buy no pants.
Oh, no, now I can't buy. But she can get me socks from Cowtown and underwear.
I say underwear. No, socks is cool.
No.
No.
No, they're
Socks
not.
is cool.
Nike,
You don't need
you
no.
can Nike store me on the socks, and you can Tommy Hilfiger me or Nike.
God damn, you gotta get the $65 pack of drawers
Oh, they 42.
for two. It's only two.
3.
It's three in there. God damn it,
Last
that's a
time
lot.
you bought some drawers.
I got some Hanes.
and all that.
Mike get the Hanes.
I
the
do be
6
getting the new
pack.
joints when they come out.
Mike-
The new joints? Yeah.
Mike
them
get the
joints
Hanes
crazy.
with the 6 in a
No,
pack
you don't
for
need
$20.
Nike draw me, Nike sock me. You don't have to do it every month. You can do it every 3 months. You feel me? Like every 3 months, that's 4 times a year. You get new socks. Christmas, birthday, you could give me the same shit, bro. I don't want. I already have too many clothes.
Right.
Now, if you notice that my clothes, I'm not. Yeah, all right. Then you can give me some shirts or some sweatpants. I don't need a lot, bro.
No man really needs a lot.
Foreman Mills got the best wife beaters. Absolutely. You can give me a T-shirt, a tank top from Foreman Mills, right?
I don't even
Tank
go on
tops?
Yeah.
I don't even go on Foreman Mills.
Y'all
Don't
bougie.
know
Y'all
no
act
socks.
like
I
y'all
don't-
wasn't. We didn't get clothes from Foreman Mills when
My
we was
parents
young.
did
check
not
this
buy
out.
me clothes from Foreman Mills.
So check this out. What's the only thing on your body that has constant weight on it?
Your feet.
Your feet.
Feet.
So if you don't take care of your feet and make sure your feet are comfortable and they not all, I don't want no white socks.
I don't disagree.
No, I don't. You buy socks from Foreman Mills, the middle of your foot missing, the bottom, the back of your foot. No, I don't want that. I'm good.
Missing cotton on the inside.
Cotton, shit get thin, start wearing. Nah, I'm good.
But that's he's disrespecting the Chinese bowl over there at Cowtown.
He's disrespecting me by selling them joints.
I'm
not gonna buy it.
It's tough. And he got the
He said she bougie if she'll what draws from Cowtown.
I
and
definitely
he got
don't.
The boot socks.
Or
Real
Foreman
thick
Mills.
joints.
Bro, I'm good.
Only Victoria's Secret.
What I
You
say?
won't know.
What I say?
You won't know.
If they're not Nike, I don't want them.
How you gonna say that to somebody if they not this young? That's bougie.
Because she's going to tell me if they not Victoria's Secret draws or if they not from... I can't take her to Walmart and buy her no draws.
What if you might have to? What if she a big joint like that?
If she's a big joint like that, then I'm going to make sure she got some Victoria's Secret.
Excuse me.
Vicky, hold up. Vicky, stop at a certain
Excuse
size.
me.
Yes.
I shop in Victoria's Secret, and
You do?
yes.
For the bottom?
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know how.
Absolutely.
Hell, Boogie, how you shop?
She going to fuck you up when the show
I'm
is.
just asking.
You being disrespectful.
No, everybody know L Boogie got a wide body at the bottom.
Right.
Listen, don't you buy me no 6, 8 drawers in the pack. You go
Why
to
not?
Victoria's Secret. Yeah.
You heard her?
I'm just trying to.
A whole whole drawer full of them.
I'm just like
No, don't you buy me no.
I was told
no
that Victoria's
Walmart.
Secret stops at a certain size.
But they lied to you.
Well, guess what? They have my size. So, ladies, don't let them tell you that they can't find
should
you
know they should
nothing
buy their own
in
drawers.
Victoria's Secret.
They should be able to tell you. Should be able to tell you, man, when you first start
Absolutely.
dating him, the type of stuff you want
Absolutely.
from the beginning. If
I
you
don't
sit there
disagree.
saying you can buy me some Cowtown drawers, she gonna go to Foreman Mills. If you take Cowtown, you'll take Foreman Mills. You already set the bar very low.
I don't need that high of a bar for socks, bro.
No.
I'm bar for socks.
I'm buying you
I got
something
a
that I
Nike
want to
socks
see
now.
you in.
I was about
Because I
no.
had black socks on.
If I'm wearing New Balance and Nike
done.
socks, I'm not buying you no Cowtown socks. I'm gonna buy you some Nike or some
I'm just saying,
some
I
socks
don't-
to match what you wear on a daily basis.
I'm just saying I don't need that all the time. Now I have Nike socks. Don't get me wrong. I have
Exactly,
that.
Naja.
I'm just saying I feel as though the Cowtown joints is very comfortable.
That's it.
No, I'm not.
They are very,
That's
especially
it.
the
Go to
especially-
Cowtown.
Especially the ones that's like the church socks. I like those.
I-
Tomorrow.
will
Tomorrow
never-
Thursday.
Yeah.
Cowtown ain't open on
No,
Thursday.
Saturday.
All right, we'll go Saturday.
I ain't going back.
Right.
Ladies, buy him some Nike socks so he can see how comfortable Nike
I
socks
have on a
are.
pair right now. It's just that I don't require that like this guy. He requires it.
But-
if you do, you do. But I'm not going to say don't buy me no Cowtown socks.
I'm just saying I'm not going to buy you something that I don't want to see you
Okay,
in.
that's you. I'm just saying now.
So I don't want to see you in no Hanes baggy
Here's
ass
the thing.
doctor.
Reciprocity,
boxers.
right? Now, if I buy you some socks and they not what you think,
I don't want no Cowtown socks.
I'm just saying. At least I bought you some socks.
For little kids.
Oh my God! You trying to put the
No,
kids?
listen. For the little kids, for you buying your little kids some socks, you get them some Cowtown socks, right? Because you're gonna have to buy a lot of them. You got to get a big bag of socks. You feel me? But if you're not buying nobody a big bag of socks, bro. I want Nike socks. I want Nike drawers. I want Tommy Hilfiger drawers. That's what I want.
You know,
That's what I
like 30 something. They like $40 for 6.
But I just
So
told.
what?
I just told.
You can get them
too
from
much
Marshalls.
money, bro.
You can get
He
them
just
from
said
Marshalls. Marshalls got them for $20, $15 for socks.
I ain't
Anyway.
been to Marshalls in a while.
Yeah.
but
Go
what
to
was it?
Marshalls,
Gift
TJ
giving.
Maxx.
Gift
Like,
giving.
they got
Gift
'em.
giving was
Words of affirmation.
big.
Regularly express your love, appreciation, and admiration through compliments,
Positivity,
encouraging
too.
words,
Yes.
and heartfelt communication. Bro, when I tell you that right there is
It.
everything. That right there, those words of affirmation, those words of you can do it, those words of I believe in you, those words of I'm proud of you, those words of God damn it, man. Like I'm just in awe of you. I don't care if you're lying. Say it every day. Come up with a new saying, right? Look and type it out. Like, Yeah. What can I say to my boyfriend this morning to make him feel good? It'll pop up on, put it up. And then text it to him. You can copy it, paste it. You don't have to mean none of it.
Listen,
but
yo.
just uplift him. I guarantee you. He's going to come in the house early that night. He's going to say thank you. He's going to ask you what you need. He's going to bring you some flowers. He's going to do all that stuff. But when you stop building him up, when you quit, and you turn away from building him up, bro, you turn him into something nasty. No, No, so if Nike is what he likes,
Why, if I'm not into him, would I give him anything less?
why if I'm into him, if you know me,
All right, Jay. I'm just saying.
you heard her.
You
You heard her. Thank you, Jay. I appreciate that.
Why the
13
sit
to
back in the
15.
seat was like that?
Nah,
though?
'cause-
That was real forceful.
No, because she said if she's into him, why wouldn't she make sure he get what he
that was
get?
perfect timing, though.
It was.
man. You knew that shit.
I didn't
You heard
tell her
that.
to type. Right?
Nah, listen, man. I'm not against getting somebody what they like, but I'm just saying I'm not going to. Me. If you give me Nike socks, fine. Hey, thank you. But if you don't give me Nike socks and you was at Downtown and you got me some socks from there, I'm cool too.
I have a question.
That's all I'm saying.
If you go out and you buy your girl a gift, and every time you buy it for her, she return it, or I'm just this for the ladies, right? Like, what do you expect your boyfriend to do after that? Because what you're telling him is
You don't like nothing that I don't like nothing that you bought me.
so now when he asks you what you want, and he says, send me pictures. Send me pictures, tell me the color, the size. Matter of fact, we just gonna go to the mall and you could go get this shit
Give me the money.
Yeah, and take the money, right? And because when you return a gift, bro, I don't care if I don't like the shirt. I don't care if it ain't my size. I don't care if I'm gonna wear it.
You gonna wear that shirt that you don't like?
I'm gonna wear a shirt
Okay.
because my girlfriend brought it for me, bro. And I'm gonna wear it with her. You feel me? She's like,
So
why,
she can see.
where that shirt at? I don't. Why you got that shirt? You bought it?
You going to do that?
Yeah, you bought it. That's
So the plan is to show
nipple
her.
showing everything.
So the plan is to show her she's not a good gift giver.
You bought the shirt. If you don't like what I got on,
It's your fault.
buy some better shit. I'm not gonna take it back.
Right.
Why you ain't just take? I'm not gonna take it back. That's an insult.
Jay
bro.
says she no, I'm never returning. So what you gonna do with stuff you don't like?
Eventually you wear it. You wear it when you go out. So those 45 dates, I'll
One
be
of
wearing it.
them, one of those joints she gonna wear.
What? Put
So
that
she
shit right
can.
on. Nipples out hard, everything. Why you wearing them jorts? Why you wearing them jeans? Because you bought them. They're tight, but I got them on.
But if you paying attention to
That's big
that's
factor.
the
You
thing
definitely
is
gotta
pay
be paying
attention to what you have to be intentional when you buying gifts too. You have to pay attention to what that person likes. You can't just if you wearing Nike, I'm not gonna just go out and buy you Reebok.
Right.
I'm not because I see you in Nike every day.
You might be able to buy me some Adidas because
Adidas,
I got some Yeezys.
yes,
So I might
yeah.
be able to mix
Adidas is
that,
different,
right?
but I'm not gonna buy you Reebok
Right.
if you wear Nike.
Yeah, don't.
You know, or
I appreciate that.
that's. I mean, that's.
Being intentional. That's a good one, too.
You have to pay attention to what your person likes.
We were just talking about words of affirmation. I'm sorry for taking the subject back to buying and gift giving, but I just thought that was something that I had to address because you have people that return things, and that's disrespectful.
It
right?
is.
And then you have your partner not wanting to buy you nothing else. If
Yeah,
everything I buy you, we at the mall and you return it,
yeah. I don't return.
what's the
anything.
purpose? I don't want to do this double trip to the mall. I came to the mall to buy it.
Right.
Why you taking it back? Don't buy me something everybody in the house will use. Right. So, if I buy you a juice, if you say you want something and I buy it for you, that's different.
Right.
Right? Than me just going out and getting you a gift,
On the
bring
home.
you home
Yeah.
a slow cooker or something
Or a
like
griddle.
that. Or, nigga, what the fuck is that? That's for the family, right? That ain't for me. Like, what you get for me? You feel me? Like, I understand that. I do. I get it. Yeah, words of affirmation are important.
It's big.
Absolutely.
For both.
Right,
both.
right. So
For
you,
both.
Yes.
you have to be able to talk to your partner with love, bro. Even if you're mad at them, bro, learn to talk
That
with love.
is big.
Bro,
That's big.
I had to learn. I'm still learning how to do that, and I think I can only do
I
that.
told you the other week, like that's tough.
It's not tough. So for me, my father was very authoritative, right? He was.
Stern.
I said, do this.
Right.
Right. That's how his voice was. It always sounded like God to me, right? So, so that's how I talk. But I tell people, if I'm talking to you hard, it's because I love you. The people I don't talk too hard, I don't love them. They can do whatever they want. But if I call, come on, Mike, you got to shore up, bro.
Right.
We got to do this. We got to get this joint done. Come on, let's go. You be like, come on, bro, I don't really like how you talking to me right now. Well, then you don't like me then. Because I love you. You feel me? And I'm not gonna tell you nothing wrong. I ain't gonna tell you nothing stupid. But sometimes I feel like that tough love, bro. You gotta receive
Necessary.
it. Now I understand how vital and how important it is for females to hear their man talk to them in a way that they understand, but understand I am a man, right? I am a man, so I'm never going to be able to talk to you like, oh, baby, I will never. Now you're asking me to suck my balls up.
Tuck them in.
You tuck them in and squeeze real tight to get that voice.
So I don't think it's more so that. It will be the delivery and the tone of it. Like if you're telling me something and you're giving me constructive criticism or telling me like, listen, like you're not doing this right or you're not doing that right or you need to fix this or you need to fix that. It's the tone. If you coming at me and we really having a conversation and you tell me, listen, like I don't like when you're doing this, I don't like this, I'm going to receive it because of the way you're saying it. But if you just like, yeah, bitch, you need to, and you're not doing X, Y, and Z, and da 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 da, I'm gonna get offended by it because of the way you're saying it. So I'm not asking you to, baby, last week.
You just said it.
I'm not asking you to do that. What I'm asking you to do is, hey, babe, like I didn't like what you did last week,
That we already been raised. You have already been raised, but we're raising each other in this relationship.
But you still
You feel me? Like I'm not your father, but what I'm saying matters.
Call me daddy.
Call me daddy. In this relationship, we're in this relationship together. There's ups and downs and ebbs and flows and ins and outs of this relationship. And if I feel as though you're dropping the ball, I'm going to say, listen, we need to talk about the money situation. Yo, we need to talk about the daycare situation. Yo, we need to talk about the bill situation. And sometimes just by a man opening his mouth and saying something about how you're spending money, that shit turns into a straight argument. I just said sometimes. I didn't say all the times. This doesn't apply to every woman, right? But if I come to you and say, how much are you making every week, every 2 weeks? This is how much I'm making. This is how much money is coming into the house. Literally, if more than $10,000 is coming into a house, we shouldn't have a problem per month.
No problem.
No.
But if you feel as though you don't have to respond or you don't want to tell me because you like to do what you want to do with your money, then an argument happens. Now we're arguing and fussing and fighting, and the whole time now you're mad because I asked you a question. I don't feel as though that shouldn't be our relationship. We should be able to, if I'm sharing with you, you should share with me. If I've given to you since the beginning and I didn't have nothing and you began to give to me and then it's back to me giving to you, I don't have no problem with that. But understand, in this house, when we're in this house and we're talking, I'm going to ask you to be accountable for what you say and what you do. And if you can't do that, then there's no reason for us to be in a relationship. You feel me? Like, I'm not going to argue and fuss and fight over this shit for too much longer, bro. It becomes a headache. Jay Best, when men are entertaining more than one woman, all those words are just words. Nah, them words are real. Even when you entertaining more than one woman. Because the woman that's telling you those words, that's the one that gets all the attention. The woman that's investing in you with time and telling you you're special, that's the one. Eventually, all them other women will fall off. But if you're standing there and you're supporting and you're telling him and you're clapping for him and you're pushing him and you ain't yelling and you ain't fussing, you're going to win. These conversations should have already been had beforehand. Absolutely, they should have been had beforehand, but everybody doesn't evolve to that point.
I was going to say,
sometimes you're too busy, right? Literally, I was too busy building a radio station. I wasn't paying attention to everything that was going on. But when I stopped and I sat, I said, oh, shit. Oh, damn.
I was about to say, and people's financial situations change through relationships. Everybody not at the same job for 20 plus years.
Those words are trash. No, they're not, Jeanette. Don't believe it. You feel me? You'll find somebody that needs those words. You'll find somebody that's building something. They need that encouragement, bro, because they don't hear it. They always hear no. When you hear no every day,
they're always the person that's doing the talking.
What?
Giving that encouragement and affirmation.
So they're not trash. Don't believe that. I need you not to believe that. I need you to keep on pushing whatever you're pushing. I'm never going to lie and say I wasn't fussing. Right.
The word fussing is funny.
We were fussing. That's important, right? And if you can hold yourself accountable, right, you winning. You halfway there, right? But those words aren't trash, Jeanette. Supporting personal goals. Encourage and support their ambitions, whether it's a career-related, personal development, or guess what? Or if it's a motherfucking hobby. Support that nigga. Support that female. Now, this ain't just for females. This is for men, too. Support her.
That nigga like to play the game. Support him on the game.
Buy him some headphones.
Yeah.
Have a conversation with him first. Listen. Like, I'm going to give you 3 hours a day. That's 21 hours. Now, you can, once you use up your 21 hours, there's no more game. I need you to come and pay attention to me. When you come home, that's how we unwind. Literally, we have to, if you knew and you understood the amount of pressure your man is under, if your man makes anywhere near $75,000 a year at a job, you know how much pressure he's under to continue to do that job every day. You know how many people's ass he's got to kiss. You know how many people he got to be nice to that don't like him, don't respect him. If he's a professional man and he's making more money than that, like, you shouldn't have a worry in the world. You come home, dinner done, you feel me? You sitting there in your lingerie, child in the bed, you like, here.
It's yours.
It's yours. But if you can't support him, his hobbies, then leave him alone. Show interest or offer to help. And if you can't help,
play the game with him.
Motivate him.
Play the game with him.
Even if it's a hobby, even if it's something that's not bringing money. We all under pressure now. Stop it. Come home clean, tend to y'all. I'd said if he's making a certain amount of money to the point where you really don't have to work. You work if you want to work for your stuff. That's what you choose to do. You choose to go out and work. He's making enough money to take care of everything, right? But if he's not making enough money, y'all both have to work, and y'all have to share in responsibilities. You feel me? And we're going to talk about that and being supportive, because that's where it is, right?
Being of service.
Being of service. Being of service. Support me too. Absolutely. I said this for both men and women.
Yes.
Understand these are unisex.
This is unisex.
I'm not pointing out
not
nothing.
a sexist topic.
I know you hear a man speaking, so you figure I'm talking just to the women, but I'm talking to the fellas too. All of these things: active listening, surprise and thoughtful gestures, quality time, acts of service, physical affection, gift giving, words of affirmation, supporting personal goals can be done by a man or a woman to their woman or their man. Mm-hmm. Right?
It's good.
How about this? Apologizing and forgiving.
Well, you want to start some shit now.
When conflicts arise,
You want to start some shit.
when conflicts arise,
I didn't know you had all these. You want to start some shit now, bro.
be ready to apologize
Before.
sincerely and forgive. Forgive
Genuinely.
genuinely.
Come on now.
Working through disagreements constructively is crucial.
How is your conflict resolution skills?
Nobody said you have to forget. It's forgive or forget. So if you forgive them, you're not going to forget it. But that don't mean bring it up. Every time he do something, he go out with the phone. Oh, remember last time? Oh, that bitch going to be there. Guess what that's going to do? You just put that bitch back in his head.
And
he's going to go to a place
right
where she's at.
Going to draw him right to her.
He's going to go straight to her. He's going to pick up the phone and call her. Oh, that bitch. Da-da-da-da. No, it's forgive or forget. So if you want to forget about it, you don't forgive. Right? And if you want to forgive him, you don't forget it. Nobody says you have to sit there and forget what he did, but don't throw it up in his face. Just be like, remember? That's it. Like, oh, yeah, you're right. I'm not going out.
Yeah.
You feel me? Okay, come on. Let's watch
Stay
TV.
your ass home.
Let's watch TV. Let's talk about what we need to do. Again, communication. I know it's hard for men to communicate nowadays. I know it's hard for a lot of women to communicate because the women kind of think they're men, but they're not. So communicate, talk, try to work it out, try to fix it before you get to calling him all types of names. And now the whole thing, that's like throwing the baby out before you throw the water. It doesn't work. So you either forgive or you forget. It's not and. A lot of people say, no, it's and, forgive and forget. No, it's forgive or forget. You're forgiving, nobody says you have to forget it. You forget it, nobody says you have to forgive him. It's or. So creating traditions, I think, is important when you're pleasing your partner. That's why I said most of this pleasing is girlfriend and boyfriend stuff, right? Creating traditions, build your own traditions together where it's an annual vacation, a nightly routine, or celebrating milestones in your own unique way. Those 10 things are important in having a girlfriend or a boyfriend, right? Because that's leading up to him or her wanting to accept or to even propose. No, y'all be running it back too. Absolutely, you run it back. Absolutely. Yeah, anytime you bring up something that I did, well, bitch, I wouldn't have did that if you wouldn't have did it.
Yeah. And it's both bad.
I wouldn't have did that if you wouldn't have did it. And you like, oh, well, remember when you was going out with your, remember when you was going out, right? Y'all throw things up, and then the argument goes further than it should, and now everything's fucked up. But at the end of the day, he's sorry, he said it. Mm-hmm. You're sorry, you said it, but nobody wants to fucking apologize.
Nobody's apologizing.
Nobody wants to come and say, you know what, baby, I fucked up. I didn't mean to say that.
Pride.
I was mad. I was upset. I was pissed off. I didn't like. It's not always pride. Sometimes it's your fucking friends. That's another thing I should put on this list.
What?
Don't talk about your relationship to your fucking friends. This is between you and the person in it.
That's a
Friends,
topic coming.
family.
That's a topic coming up.
That's a
very
topic
soon.
coming up.
Yeah,
right. Because not your mother, your sister, your brother, your cousin, your aunt, your nephew. Don't talk about it to nobody
unless it's domestics. It's just me and you, baby.
Unless I'm putting my hands on you.
And that's for both sides.
Absolutely.
Like,
Absolutely.
There's keep everybody out your relationship.
Please.
Because what happens is
they get to talk.
You forgive that person. She
don't.
forgive him or he forgive her, but your family won't.
The family don't.
Your friends won't.
They just remember the bad.
That's all they remember.
That's all they remember.
All they remember is the bad.
And if you're going to tell what I did, please tell what you did.
Yep.
Boy, be honest. That's it. Be honest.
If you're going to tell what I did, he ain't shit. He was out there playing. Tell what you did. Tell how you had me looking like a fool. Tell how you was playing me. Don't just put it all on me like I'm the only one guilty over this. We both guilty.
They don't want to do that. I gotta look like the star of the show.
No.
I gotta look like the star of my own movie.
If you look like the star of the show, then I must be the megastar. Because you talking about me to your people, it don't make sense, right? But that's just pleasing your partner. And a boyfriend, girlfriend, and everybody says, I'm single until I'm married.
It's not true.
It's not true. Right?
You're not.
If you continue to push that narrative, we will be fucked up for the rest of our lives, bro. Right? If you continue to say you're single till you're married, you're going to talk to who you talk to till you're married. I don't know no man that's going to marry a woman that's out here talking to other niggas. You couldn't even be faithful when it wasn't on the line. Now I'm going to put everything on the line with you. I'm going to sit here and sign a fucking contract.
And that's the same thing for women. Like why would you want to marry him if you know he playing with, Brenda, Letitia, Linda, Felicia?
Same reason why a nigga will marry her. If he loves you, he'll forgive you. You feel me? If she loves you, she'll forgive. That's what love is. That's all love is, bro. Is fucking forgiveness. That's all love is, bro. If you think love is anything other than forgiving your partner for the fucked up shit that they did or said, you got another thing coming. You're going to be spending the rest of your life looking for somebody that's fucking perfect. And the only fucking person, the only thing that is perfect in this world is the Creator. That's it. I don't care where you try to find that perfect person at, how you dig them up, where you get them from. Damn, you ain't never going to find them. That's another topic. We're going to talk about that later. Yep. Push that down the hill. We're talking about being of service to your partner. This is after you get married. This is when you realize that this person is for you. That's when you're of service. That's when you work for each other.
If y'all living in the house, together, y'all should be of service to each other.
That's what pleasing your partner is about. It's different. If we don't put it in its own category, it leaks over into each other. Then you got women sitting here talking about, why would he buy the cow if you already get the milk for free?
That's not.
So you leave some things off the table. But you give parts of those things. You don't give it fully.
Okay.
Right?
Just like you're okay. All right.
So being of service.
I like the way you say that.
Right.
Because now.
Right. You give parts of it, right?
Okay.
So if you
But because I remember us having a conversation and you said you don't give B plus or B anything sex. You said you going in. So
Yeah, everybody always tell me I'll be putting it all in. Don't put it all in.
Can't do that.
That's how I like it.
But you can't do that because you just said it.
I like to go balls deep.
You just said that though.
I like to hit the back of the wall.
You just said that though, right?
I mean,
you gotta that's included.
No, it's not.
It is included. It has to be.
For me to bust, I need to go all in.
But I remembered you
Just
saying
doing
that.
like all slow. I will be here all day.
I told you.
I don't have time for all day.
Can't do that.
I got 2.5 minutes.
You can't do that. But go ahead, because I want you started off right.
Right.
I just want you to finish right.
Being of service to your partner when you're married, okay, put it like this: when you're a fiance, how about that? When he proposes to you, that's when the services start. That's when his services start. So everything that he gave you as pleasing you is now doubled.
Okay.
By the commitment of marriage.
Right? I agree with that. I like where you're going.
Number 1, handling household chores. Take on responsibilities like cleaning, laundry, and grocery shopping, especially if your partner had a busy day or week. This has nothing to do with living with each other. This has nothing to do with testing the waters. I think at all times, y'all should have your own apartment.
Until you get married?
Until y'all get married.
So
he got to do his own grocery shopping. You got to do your own grocery shopping. And guess what? It's okay for him to go grocery shopping for your place and for you to go grocery shopping for his place. It's okay if you do that. Yeah. But do not think he is obligated to give you money for groceries if y'all not married. Do not think he is obligated to buy you. Nah, if y'all are committed and are living together, that's when the service starts. What I'm saying is, why would you be of service to someone who can leave you? See, marriage is something you're not supposed to leave. If we go back to the real reason our grandparents and our great-grandparents and old heads used to get married and they stayed married, a lot of people will say, oh, they stayed married. I know a couple that stayed married for years, and this man cheated on his wife. Mm-hmm. He had kids throughout the city. He had one family on the west side, one family on the east side. But because there wasn't no Facebook and nobody was talking about putting this business all out there in the street, nobody was posting pictures and all, nobody knew.
Never got caught.
This man died, and all the children came to the funeral.
Why are you sitting in the front row?
2 sets of families. I'm talking about multiple kids. So I say Facebook has destroyed the fact that, but
social media
has destroyed the black family and continues to, and we put it up for auction every day.
I have a question about the cleaning the household and stuff, right?
Go ahead.
So we have separate apartments, right? Or separate places, right? And I'm working hard. You gonna clean your apartment and mine? Or your house and mine?
Well, I got to clean your house and mine because you come over and clean my house?
That's what I'm asking.
No, you've already accepted the role
of cleaning both houses,
of being the cleaner.
Of being the cleaner. But what if I'm working? Like, what if it says take on a responsibility, especially if your partner has had a busy day or week. So I might not have as many busy.
Okay, all right.
I may not have had as many busy days and weeks as you. But what if it's that one off that I have a busy week?
Then you then you don't have to clean.
So you're gonna clean both places.
All right, let me say it like this.
If you called me and asked me to clean your place because you had a busy day, I already know the only thing that's going to need to be done is made the bed, vacuum the floor, and wash the dishes. I'm not cleaning the bottom. I'm not about to wash the bed. For all that,
you're not deep cleaning.
For all that, I will call the person that I called before I met you. I need you to come through and clean my girl crib for me. All right, how much? All right, I got you. Yeah, you can come through like an hour. That's
Everybody's
cool.
house.
Right.
I mean, you shouldn't need a deep cleaning. If you clean your house on a regular basis, it shouldn't be
like
a deep
I was
clean.
about to say.
It should be like a spot clean.
I will call my maid. She will come through and clean your place for you. Right?
That's it. I'm off on Mondays, right?
You can't be mad at me. I'm about to send this chick through your crib. She about to come clean. What chick? Don't worry about it. You said you wanted me to clean. I'm not cleaning it because I always have a rough week. So I can't come through and clean it, but you're tired, right? Or I'll say, let's go out to eat, but you probably won't even trust the baby. She gonna steal my panties. So you need to be there while she's there. I understand that. All right, well, stay there and watch her while she do everything. I'm offering you my services. Being of service to your partner. The definition of being of service to your partner, I think service are things that people require, right? Service. You need service on your car, check engine light comes on, you take it and you find out what you need. The oil light comes on, you take it and you find out what it needs. So these are things that being of service, but I think service is different than pleasing.
Yeah, being a resource, being that said resource, like you just said.
Pleasing, like these things are nice, but you got to add to more. You got to do more when you get married. You can't do the same thing. Right. And everybody needs to understand that. It's one thing to be married. It's another thing to be in a relationship. And in a relationship, you're building up to marriage, right? We're not married yet. So I don't think we need to be living in the same house. We can spend the night over each other's house. You feel me? Then you get to the point where you're like, I don't want to stay there no more. Well, you ready to get married? Because we can go right to media. We ain't got to buy no big-ass ring. You feel me? We can go to media and get married. You ready?
And go away. Let's
you feel
go.
me? Like, are you ready? You want to have a big-ass wedding or you want a house? But there are things we have to build because we don't wait. We're so impatient. We need everything now. We're in a microwave society where you buying me this ring says how much you love me, but whole time you don't love me as much. You want me to spend $10,000 on a ring? And you can't even talk to you can't even give me 4 out of the 10 things on pleasing your partner, and you want your partner to go out and buy you. That's not gonna happen. Never. And if it does happen, that nigga's a fool.
I just feel like the wedding is always for everybody else. Yeah. It's not really for us. It's for the show.
I saw something the other day where the bull said, he's like, this is for the brides. Don't have an open bar at your wedding. Have a VIP interest for the people that come with a gift. You feel me? Have somebody there to accept your gift. Give them VIP access. They can drink. The people that don't bring gift, they got to pay cash.
Yep.
So if you ain't bring me no gift, you going to be paying cash.
You going to take that on?
Damn right.
It makes sense.
My wife going to want to take that on. Yeah. Get my money. Yeah. We bought the liquor. I ain't got no problem with buying the liquor. And I'm not doing it at no white. I'm not doing none of that stuff. Backyard. Nice backyard. Right? Rent some tents. Right? Buy the liquor. The liquor don't cost that much. You feel me? You probably spend $1,000 on liquor. You're going to make that money back. One way or another. Anyway, preparing meals. Cook their favorite dish. Pack a lunch for them or surprise them. Like I said, all of these things are living in the house together, though. Yeah. You feel me? Pack a lunch for them or surprise them with breakfast in bed. This shows thoughtfulness and care. Managing errands. Run errands that they may not have time for, such as picking up dry cleaning, filling their gas with car. Filling their car with gas, their gas with car, or managing appointments. I know I need for people to manage my appointments. Like I gotta meet. Oh, I forgot about that. Right? Yeah. You feel me? If it's not in my, I'm not gonna put it there. But filling her gas with car. Filling her car with gas.
Yeah, filling her ass with gas with car.
See, that's you fired.
Yeah, both of y'all.
Girl car needs an oil change. You're not gonna do it. Yes, I'm going to do it. I'm definitely going to make sure her oil gets changed. I'm definitely going to make sure her car gets gas. I'm going to make sure all that stuff happens. But
I hate
again,
gas.
I'm not okay. Maybe I'm wrong in saying that this is a marriage situation.
Yeah,
right. But being of service requires a commitment, and everyone is not in committed relationships. Everyone is there. How many people on here, and be honest, just raise your hand, right? How many people on here believe that you're single until you're married? Even if you're living with him, you're single until you're married, right? No. And then ask this question again. When I'm saying that being of service is for a committed relationship, peace and love, good brother. A committed relationship is marriage, bro. Because we're not going to do this. I'm not playing around with this drink. I'm 44. Next time I get married, that's for life. For life. Either you going to die or I'm going to die. Either I'm going to suffocate the shit out of you or you going to suffocate the shit out of me. Somebody going to die in this drink. That's the only way we getting out. That's why I say committed. You don't have to be married to be of service. Absolutely. Exactly. Absolutely. Right?
Pump my gas. Because I hate pumping gas.
Right. I don't have no problem.
Hate pumping gas.
I don't have no problem with pumping gas. You feel me?
Listen, I don't require much, but I hate pumping gas. I will drive my car until it says 0 miles to empty because I hate pumping gas.
There are 2 types of commitment. Please tell me the 2 types of commitment because I don't know. Fully committed and unfully committed.
It's partial.
Partially, how are you partially committed? If you're fucking with anybody else on the side, you're not committed. You're not committed.
No.
If you're talking to anybody else, if you're at work and you got a work husband and your girlfriend's a playing, oh, that's your work husband, you ain't committed.
No. Because you're giving him false, or you're giving her or him false hope of a relationship if that person messes up.
There are some people who aren't marriage material, but are
Fully committed and partially committed. That's what they
to
are.
one person. I don't know, like if they aren't marriage material, why? I don't know
Why are we even doing this?
Right. I'm like, why are you even in a relationship if you can't get married?
Some people just don't want that though, because they believe like it's a government entity, which it is.
It's a what?
Marriage is a government. You have to sign a contract.
You sign the contract for each other.
No, you sign a contract to let the government know that y'all
That's
are
for
together.
tax purposes.
Yeah, that's what
You
makes
get benefits from that shit.
I was about to say no.
Okay,
You can file.
but it's still.
You can file separate.
I was about to say you
You
can file
can.
single head of household.
Right.
All I'm saying
Being
is,
married.
all I'm saying is, when the government entered the home, as far as at what is that? Fuck, lost my train of thought.
So you're saying we live in a dictatorship?
Excuse me?
Definitely are.
No.
We are.
Mike,
We
you
are.
know.
There's no
Have you ever
benefit-
been married, Mike?
There's no benefit for a man to get married. There is none. So if
That's
it
not
was
a
equal,
full benefit for a woman to get married. Either.
but the benefits, but for the female, they outweigh the man's.
It
So,
depends.
so what I'm saying is that person or people who she might be talking about might just be like, no, you know what? We stay together forever. We'll be life partners or some shit like that. Whatever they're calling it now.
I think that's an excuse.
It's not an excuse.
And I'm gonna
It's
say
really
that
not for that type of person because again, like I said, if you don't sign, then damn, if you don't sign a prenup at the beginning, and I'm coming in with all this shit, definitely ain't no benefit for me because you get half in Pennsylvania. You get half, and you didn't do shit to start, nothing to help build or anything like that. But you could walk away with half of my income and
But
my
you know
assets.
the person that you're with too. If you're with a person where you can't trust that if you marry them that they're not going to take almost everything that you have, then you shouldn't marry them in the first place because they already show you those red flags at the beginning.
They're great people in a committed relationship, just not marriage material, is what she's saying, which is not a problem. So if I feel like if I feel that's who you are, I'm going to protect me before the marriage even happens.
So why even
Sign
stay
this
in a
prenup.
relationship with them?
Because you're good for me. You might help. You might help on. You might be the person that helped me as far as my appointments and keeping me on my P's and Q's. And you may give me words of affirmation that things I've never said before or never heard before or anything like that. You give me those things that I need to have a successful relationship.
I just need you to sign a contract saying that when we get divorced, you won't ask for half of my stuff that I built by myself without you. That's all I need you to do. I don't need you to sign a prenup. Just sign this contract.
But that is a prenup. though.
But I just, to protect what I had. So if I had 90 million
Yes.
before I married you,
I want 90 million at least.
and I have 180 million after I married you, you can have half now. You feel me? Because I just want to go back to where I was in the beginning.
But
You
she
feel
should
me?
even go back to that.
Who?
I'm saying, should she even go back to that? Because y'all both put in that. So she should get 45
She get half.
of the 90 that y'all created together. So she should get 45.
I had 90 in the beginning.
Right.
Man,
And
I
y'all
got
got
90
90.
now.
Yes.
I just want to get this thing over real quick. Here, give it a 90 million. I'm not with the court in the back and forth. I'm gonna pay more to a lawyer.
Agreed.
To go in there and do all that.
A
stuff.
lot to a lawyer. Yes, you are.
So save me some money
Us,
and-
really at the end.
and
both of
just
us.
say, I'll take this. I might be the luckiest husband in Chester. I hope people work on being more honest in all aspects of life. Absolutely.
Right, Mark.
But here, again, like Jeanette said, like everybody's not marriage material. And with that being said, I take that a step further, saying you just look at the word marriage and what the government, not what we as people have created it to be. The government has created it to be.
Yes.
And we don't want to deal with that over there.
They ask you, have you ever been married?
No, I haven't. I haven't been married. But that still doesn't take away the fact that I see with my eyes and hear with my ears. That don't take away from. I hate when people say, "Oh, you ain't been through this," so you know. You see That's just like saying, oh, you see water is deep, but I don't know how to swim. So, what? That's stupid.
What? You see water is deep. What? Did she jump in?
But you still don't jump in. What I'm going to do? How I'm going to learn? I saw the motherfucker drown, so guess what I know? If I don't swim and I don't know how to swim, I'm going to drown if I jump over there.
That's most women, though.
So guess what? I'm going to stay away.
Yeah, that's most women. They stay away
but
from
I still learn with my eyes.
No, you didn't learn.
No, I learned that
you learned
because
to stay away.
No, but what I'm saying is I learned and seen that people that don't know how to swim don't go in the deep end. I seen that with my eyes.
Right, that's what it is for real. Marriage is an institution. That's
it.
Marriage is an institution of commitment. Marriage is an institution of truth telling. Marriage is an institution of conversation. Marriage is an institution of not liking what your partner is doing, but having the sense as a man or a woman to have a freaking conversation. As men, we should stay away from promises that we can't keep. A lot of promised women, security and stability, but we back out on our word when things go left. Nah, I feel like, I agree with you. I'm not gonna say I don't agree with you, right? But when you promise a woman, stability, you feel me, and security, that's what you could. Now, stability doesn't mean $1 billion. Stability means I'm able to keep this stable. We're not going to fall into the water. Mm-hmm. And if we do fall into the water, have enough heart to fall in with me and appreciate me while I'm down and build me back up, bro. Because it took a lot of energy for me to even get down here. Stability, right? So anyway, providing emotional support, bang. Be there to listen and offer support during challenging times. Be a shoulder to lean on. Can be incredibly comforting. Being a shoulder to lean on can be incredibly comforting. And that's basically what he was just saying, right? That stability thing. If I tell you, I promise you security and stability, and I slip and I fall into the water, you got to go down there with me, and we got to climb back up this drink together.
Like and to piggyback off of that, why is it that if a man slips, it's a lot of women out here really to bash him quickly before you bend your hand down to help.
Because they on Facebook and Instagram, and they watching people partying and going places and taking vacations. Facebook and Instagram are the devil. And if you on that joint, watching that joint all the damn time, bro, you are the devil. You want your man to give you everything while you just see you looking at these chicks that's running out and doing this and doing that. Oh, I'm going to do what she do. You can't do what she do. She sell her pussy. Don't keep it funky. You see that? She sell her pussy. Like, she's running back and forth to different niggas, and that's how she's able to do all that stuff. If you're always on Facebook, you're always on Instagram, bro, and you're believing that stuff, and you ain't looking at it and laughing, it's a problem. So stop watching it, right? And read a book. Pick up a book. Read a couple books. Read a few. Yeah, social media has caused false expectations, bro. It ain't real.
Yeah.
It's not real. Right? It's not. And I just be like, it's fake book.
Fake.
So why can't I be fake? Anyway, encouraging health and wellness. Encourage and perhaps join them in the healthy activities like exercising, eating well, and meditating together. To see a woman in a downward dog position, you know what that will make you do?
A family that prays together
stays together. Helping with project. Assist them with personal projects or tasks that are important to them, whether it's home improvement, planning a trip, and we're back to this again. Let's go ahead and say it.
Or a hobby.
I don't care if it ain't making no money now. I don't care if he want to learn how to build a deck out back. Bring that nigga a glass of lemonade. Come outside and hold the 2x4 up for him. Don't sit there and look at this dumbass nigga. He been out there building that.
That's just all you don't have to do. Just don't do that. If this is a hobby, don't belittle me because I'm doing something. No, don't do that. And don't disrespect it because it's not what you like. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying?
You find yourself a hobby.
What you do? What they say?
What they do?
What they say?
They did. What they
Compromise. You got to compromise.
That's what you don't like.
You got to compromise.
You don't
right?
like the compromise.
No.
don't
I'm
touch
good
it. You
now.
don't like the
I'm
compromise.
good now.
Now you wanna
So, like
compromise.
you said, give that man 3 hours a day once he
Right.
get off work, and be
Right.
like, you know what? You got your 3 hours to decompress. This is what you're going to do. If this is part of your decompression time, hey, you do that. But after that, your attention, I need it.
I need it.
But
And
what if
vice
his
versa.
hobby costs him to be there more than just 3 hours?
No, but that's got to be that has to be the compromise. The time has to be the compromise.
That's the best thing you ever said, Mike. Go
You
ahead.
know what I'm saying? The compromise has to be that.
What they
I
did?
can't sit up here and say I'm gonna do this for 5 hours. You've been in the house for 5 hours. I ain't seen you, but since you crossed the door.
Why
Like,
am I
that's
not
it.
with you while you're doing your hobby?
I mean, if that's again, that could be one of the things, a healthy part of it, if you are doing it with them. But a lot of times, women ain't doing that because you tending to the house. You're doing those things around the house. You're cooking. If the kids involved, homework. This is that and the third. Okay, cool.
Just don't bash it.
Just
even if you
don't
care for it.
let him hear you belittling his time to decompress and enjoy his hobby. It doesn't bode well, and you ain't going to get the best version of that man.
I remember when they told me this was a hobby. They told me the radio station was a hobby. I was pissed. And it wasn't nobody that I was dealing with. It was, a friend of a partner. Well, how you expect her to care so much about your hobby? A hobby? I ain't tell her what all I wanted to tell her, but I thought about it for a while. And I understood why it looked like a hobby. It wasn't making any money at the time. But I said that's what building does. Right? You start with something very small. You're building something from the ground. Can't nobody take away what the radio station means to me or people in the city. People that understand why it's here, understand. People that watched it from nothing. It was nothing at one point. It was just me talking at one point, us talking at one point. So it has grown. But when she said that, I was like, say, But financial support, if feasible and agreed upon, help manage or contribute to financial needs or goals, which can be a significant relief. If it's feasible, meaning if it's possible, or if it's agreed upon, if we agreed on it.
But that's my pushback.
What?
Why does it have to be agreed upon?
Because you need to know. Because we got, like I said, we make $7,000 per month, both of us. Bills come to like $4,000. You might like to do stuff with your money. I might like to do stuff with my money. So it has to be agreed upon that you're going to help me out, right? Or you're going to take up some of the bills in the house so I can do something else over here. Or shit.
Oh, that's what you mean. Okay.
Down, right? Or we talk. That's what I said. At least the beginning of the month and the end of the month. Beginning of the month and the middle of the month. Wherever you feel as though it's time to talk about what we're doing for the next month. Look back on last month. All right, listen. Out of that 7,000, we spent 5,000. We got 2,000 in the kitty. What we doing with that? You want to put it into a CD for the kid for college? You want to start saving up money now?
Okay.
You feel me? Like, what are we doing with that? It's not a whole bunch of money. Shit. When you get tax returns, why does everybody run out and buy a new couch? Why is everybody running out to buy a new couch? What the hell? What the hell is you buying with tax return? You buying furniture and that shit don't mean nothing.
Because they getting bad furniture. They don't know where to get the good stuff at.
That shit don't mean nothing. Put that money up for your daughter. Put it up for your son. Put some money. Put it in a CD. You're gonna get old one day. That's why I stopped selling drugs, bro.
How about this? Like, and I encourage this because I do this now. Every week, just put $100 up for your child. However many you have.
Hey.
I know that's a bit much for you.
All right,
That's a bit much for you. So I would say you have to break that down to 50 a head. 50
that's
a head.
still a lot.
It ain't a bean though.
That's 500.
So yeah, I do that every week for Sierra. Put that in the account. Bang, bang, bang. But don't touch it. $100.
It should be, you
$100.
can you can go and open up an account in your child's name.
Yes,
and
you can.
not have access to the money.
Yes, you can.
Right, you get a social security card and go open up an account in your child's name and put the money in the account.
Yes, you can.
And they can't touch it until
they
they
can't touch it until they're 18,
exactly.
Yep.
right? And then on top of that, if they're that young, you could put it in a high interest
Yield
earning account.
yep.
You feel me? A Roth or a CD or whatever you want to do, right? And now they
Or
can't touch it,
529.
right? And now it's directly for school, right? The things that we argue about and fuss about and yell about, if we didn't plan for this, and listen, I have a daughter in college right now, right? I'm not always able to do everything because I didn't plan correctly. So this isn't somebody telling you something like I did everything. I didn't plan correctly, right? So now, when she calls me for money, I got to find it. You feel me? And sometimes I don't have it. And that makes her mom upset. My son, same thing, right? And most of my children are in a place right now where they feel like I'm not able to do everything I need to do. And I'm trying to build that back up. I'm trying to let them know that I'm here, right? It was easy when I was selling drugs, bro. I had money. I could do what I wanted to do. I could go where I wanted to do. I could do what now I can't, right? Because I'm restricted.
And then they was younger. They didn't require
They
as
didn't
much.
require as much. Shit.
You know what I'm saying?
I wish they could go back to
They
being
ain't
small.
require as much. So I believe their kids require more as they get older.
Yes, they do.
But you still have to teach them that if you can't pour from an empty cup. So if you don't have something, you can't give them something from nothing.
From nothing, right? Yeah, but sometimes they ain't trying to hear that.
Yeah.
You can say it all you
Because
want.
a lot of kids, and I hate that they do this, a lot of our kids wait till the last minute to do something and say something.
The day they need it, they call
Yeah,
yo,
like,
Dad, you got
Don't
$100?
do that.
I said,
I teach my daughter that all the time. You have to plan because I have to plan. It's not just, Daddy get paid every day, but I budget still every week.
I got bills to pay.
I
got
budget,
bills to pay.
so
Don't hit me in the first or the beginning of the month, right? Let me know. Yo, I'm gonna need some sneakers next month. All right, I'll see what I can do.
and I even told C, like, yo, the end of the month is best for me. The 20th through the 30th, because for real, bills are paid.
Right.
But I prepared for the next month around that time, so I have free money towards the end of the month.
Not as much as you think.
Exactly, but let me know. And she'll wait. She'll be like, "Oh, Daddy, I know it's the first, but yeah, it's the first. Rent. It comes out automatically. I can't. There's nothing I can do. So you got to help me help the situation better. And planning is what we need to do.
Planning on that financial, talking about money is important. If you feel like you can't talk to your partner about your money, then you're hiding something. And you need to be honest with yourself and say, yo,
Yeah.
I need to let this drink go. Offering professional help. Assist them, that's not getting them counseling or nothing like that, but assist them with professional tasks like reviewing their resume, practicing interviews, or giving feedback on presentations. That's why I said it was more of a marriage situation, right? But your girlfriend can do the same thing, right? These things could be for either or. I'm going to say caring for children, because caring for pets. If you got a cat, I'm going to kick it. I'm just letting you know that. Like, I'm not playing neither.
I don't like them.
I'm not playing.
And I don't mind.
I don't-
was trained cats, but they bother me.
I don't care what kind of cat you got. You can have a Siamese cat. You can have a no-hair Egyptian mumra cat. I'm going to kick it.
I'm gonna kick it.
I'm going to kick your cat. I just want you to know that. Cause I don't cats are sneaky.
Gosh, yo.
Cats are real sneaky. And I used to, my mom had this Siamese cat, and this joint would be right over my head. You remember that cartoon back, and there was a movie where the cat would take the baby breath. You feel me? And he was fighting up against that little demon. You don't remember that the little dog? It's a movie. I don't remember what it's called. But the demon would come into the house, and the cat be sitting over top. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like cats.
The cat was over top of you when you was a baby or when you was an adult?
I was an adult. I was like 13. And I would always sleep in the downstairs like family room. And I remember one night I woke up and he was right over top of my head. I said, what the fuck you doing? Every day I seen him after that, kicking. Boop. used to call my sister name. He be out front calling the name. I kick the shit out of that cat. I miss him though. That was Tariq. That was my man.
Hold on, you miss him, but you was kicking his ass.
Yeah, because I was teaching him how to be tough, so he became he became a killer.
You gotta stop. Yeah. SBECA might be hearing you right now.
That's old shit.
You gotta go
statute of limitations.
Ain't no
yes, they do.
statute of limitations.
First of all, the cat's not here, so they don't have nobody to say I was kicking. They
They ain't got no body, right?
no, they ain't got nobody. They ain't got no gun in nobody.
Ain't no got no body, no charge.
I used to kick him. I would put him up on the door and close his tail in the joint.
This,
Yeah, he was crazy. Bro.
that is-
Yeah, I was bad.
He was crazy.
Yeah, I was
My
evil.
grandma around the corner had a lot of animals, man. My grandma Sheila, she had a lot of joints.
Right.
Dogs, man. I
I don't
had.
mind dogs. Dogs are cool.
My aunt had cats. My
She
aunt
had
and
a
my
cat.
cousin and them
oh
had
my
cats.
God. She
I
had
can't.
two of them. She had an all black cat and a black cat with this white stripe.
I would
That little mother was the devil. Like the devil messed with the dogs because that's the first animal she had.
Right.
So he felt as though, and it was a boy, that is his house.
Right.
You got dogs coming there. You got another cat in there. They didn't like each other at all. So I'm feeling you on the cat thing as far as you got. Sometimes you just got to kick that motherfucker out the way.
I remember being down Jeffrey Street. They used to, yo, there go a cat pig. They used to make me kick the cats down there too. Bigfoot. I had my boots on, kick the shit out of them.
Big ass
See the
feet.
cat flying sideways.
Feet.
Kick the shit out of this cat.
What's the last one?
No, it ain't the last one,
Ain't
right?
the last one?
Oh yeah, it is the last one. Number 10, planning and organizing. Take the initiative to plan events, manage schedules, or organize space within your home to streamline your lives. These are all things that you could do. This is a being of service. That's why I said it was more of a marriage situation because it got technical, right? You know, planning and organizing, caring for pets or children. I think that's important, right? If your partner has a child before you, right? If your girlfriend has a child or your boyfriend has a child before you, caring for that child is important. They're going to want to see that you care about their child. They damn sure don't want nobody around that's looking at their child like, fuck out of here. Oh, you got your child this weekend? All right, I'm going out with my girlfriends. Huh? What type of shit is that? Oh,
Selfish shit.
can you take my daughter? Oh, no, you can take her. Oh, you don't want to spend no time with my kids? All right, cool. No problem. That right there speaks to the level of understanding and compassion that you have, and that will throw a nigga off too. Like, man, I ain't never marrying her. I guess we'll sit in this boyfriend-girlfriend shit for the rest of our lives. She cool. Is you gonna keep having that attitude? You gonna keep on doing those types of things? I'm good. And you can do things in the beginning. The beginning is cool. You can buy them clothes. You can get paid for their hair to get done. But when things get to growing and you ain't showing, it's time to go.
You gotta be sure.
You gotta go. So those are the 20 things.
That was good.
Pleasing your partner and being of service.
That was good.
If you want that list, you can email me at unclep@cmpradio.net and send me a cash app of $50.
That was good.
I will send you the list. So yeah, these are Mike's topics, and I just try to give us a place to look at and understand. But when Mike came up with being of service to your partner, what were you talking about?
I was solely like more a selfless gesture, whatever it entails. Having your hand out more than you, extending your hand more than pulling it back. You know what I'm saying? How can I help you again? What's your week like? How can I help your week be better? You know what I'm saying? I'm off this day. You know what I'm saying? I could cook this day. You know what I'm saying? Right. Just being of service to the point where their load is lightened tremendously for the week, and not looking for anything in return. That's a big thing. Don't be the one to do something with an expectation in return. Though we want, I think the only expectations you should really expect is those words of affirmation, is those words of appreciation. Other than that, you've done your job well done, move on, another day, another week, and that's just that. Be of service. Your relationship will be much more prosperous, much long-lasting. You'll even have much more fun when you be of service because now you're looking to please her. Now, if you have the same type of woman in return, now she's pleasing you and she's doing all the things that you're doing, it's going full circle. Be of service.
Don't look for service.
Don't look for the service.
Mm-hmm.
I need one service now. I'm gonna tell you this. You ain't gonna need this one.
I mean, y'all both giving it to each other.
Yeah, there it is.
You
There it
licking
is.
too.
You
Right.
give it. She gonna give one what?
She gonna get that service up.
What service is this?
What service?
It's called
The rubbing tub.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? Velveteen rub, if you want to call it. They said the velveteen rub.
Velveteen rub is
know
when you
the-
take your teeth out.
Yeah, take the joints out. Yeah, you ever had one of those?
See, he be in church.
Soul glow.
You worse than Tim.
You had the velveteen rub.
Soul glow.
Tim going after the grandma.
Soul men.
Listen, soul man, yeah,
Soul
Bernie
man.
Mac. You know? Yes.
That's a principle. It's better to give than to receive. I used to think that all the time. I swear.
You need a balance, though.
But when you do that, you put yourself in an awkward position because when you stop giving because you're not receiving, they talk about it.
Yeah.
They try to make you feel bad.
Because now they're expecting
Right,
that.
now they're expecting for you to constantly give. They're
Exactly,
expecting you for you
exactly.
to constantly do. So if I can give for 3 months, and if I slow up on my giving and you get an attitude or I'm gonna understand that you're a spoiled child,
and that you're just a taker.
right? And that's all you're gonna do, and you're gonna continue to take from me for the rest of my life.
There's no limit on the taker's taking.
Nah.
There's no limit on it. But there should be a limit on a giver being giving.
I think I heard that today. There should be a limit on how much you give because a giver is going to be a giver,
Right.
and a taker is never going to stop taking.
There's never
Yeah.
going to be a
You
limit
feel
on a
me?
taker
So
taking.
if you're a giver, get with another giver.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get with a taker
That's it.
because the taker ain't gonna never stop taking.
It's never going to stop.
They don't care if you die.
And
They're
they
gonna
gonna
take. They're
manipulate
gonna
and-
take from there,
And they're going to manipulate that shit until they can't get no more.
and then they're gonna go on to the next person and try to take from that person. They only care about themselves. That's crazy. So what is that called? Is that a narcissist?
No.
No, that's not a narcissist.
No.
What is the definition of a narcissist? We're gonna talk about that. Yeah, we're gonna talk about the definition of a narcissist.
Because it's not a bad thing if you really look at the definition.
The definition of a narcissist
It's
it's
not.
not a bad thing.
It's not.
Oh, you never ran into a female narcissist.
It's not a bad thing. So what we are identifying is not a narcissist.
What are we identifying?
It's a selfish person. Look up the definition of narcissist, and tell me if when you read that definition, it's a bad person.
Extreme self-involvement to the degree that it makes a person ignore the needs of those around them.
That's not a bad.
That is a
definition.
narcissist.
That's what the definition says.
Yes.
What was you
Narcissism is
No.
extreme
reading,
self
Narcan?
extreme
Listen.
self-involvement to the degree that it makes a person ignore the needs of those around them, which means you only give about you and nobody else.
While everyone may show occasional narcissistic behavior, true narcissists frequently disregard others or
and
their
their-
feelings. God,
They also do not understand the effect that their behavior has on other people. So you may be around somebody that was a constant giver, right? And then because you're a taker and you don't care how that giver,
How can a narcissist be a taker if I'm all about me? If
you're all about what you're getting.
Huh? No, that's not what it says. That's not.
Nigga.
It doesn't
What?
say getting.
how can a narcissist? Say your question again. How can a narcissist be what?
How is a narcissist a taker?
Extreme self-involvement to
So-
the degree
so that means
that
you're only
makes a
worried
person
about-
ignore, not pay attention to, ignore
Right.
the needs of those around them.
Right.
So
You only caring about
So
your
how
needs.
am I being a taker as a narcissist? I'm not taking. I'm just all about me. So I'm going to work. This is how I look at it.
Right.
I'm going to work and supplying me with everything I need. You might need me as far as whatever capacity. You might need some money from me.
we're talking about relationships.
Huh?
You're talking about work.
I'm
We're
talking.
we're
I'm talking about the definition of a narcissist.
And-
It could be in a relationship. Let's put it in a relationship.
right there, right
Huh?
there. Let's just put it in a relationship.
You just moved the mouse.
I'm sorry, I did. For a man and a woman.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say the man is a narcissist.
Okay. Typically, they
Right.
say they are. That they are.
So if he's a narcissist, he's only concerned with him.
Mm-hmm.
He's constantly in the mirror.
Mm-hmm.
He's constantly fixing his clothes. He doesn't care about what she needs. Now, if this woman is giving him stuff,
Right.
how he becomes a taker is just by taking it and not giving her back anything.
Because he's so worried about
That's
himself.
what a taker is. There's a person that's only concerned about themselves and what they get in the
Agree
situation.
with you.
And they don't care about what she gets.
Agree, right.
So that's how it's a negative connotation, because a narcissist isn't going to sit there and say, oh, you need me to fill your gas tank up? Oh, you need me to walk your dogs? Oh, you want me to wash the dishes? Or you want me to take the trash out? He might take the trash out because she say that's the thing. He might, all right, that's what men do.
Yeah.
But when he taking that trash out, trust and believe he doing something he ain't supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? He talking to the neighbor all crazy. Hey, how you doing? You just disregard others altogether, bro. You're not concerned with anything that she's got going on. She come home stressed out. Oh no, because I got this and I got that. I think sometimes I can be a little narcissistic.
We all can.
And I can say that, right? Because I feel as though what I'm doing is work. I'm really working. So at times when people say, well, you wasn't here to help me, but I got this to do.
Right.
You feel me? And occasionally I need to look back and say, you know what? You know, I'm sorry I wasn't there to show up for you and help you out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Next time, let me know that you need me. You feel me? And I will do my best to show up for you. So those are things that we have to do, right? And once you realize you are a narcissist, it's because Nafati used to call me that all the time. She's like, you're a narcissist. I'm like, I'm not. I am concerned with my stuff, but I care enough about everybody else's stuff to give people a place to do what they need to do. Mm-hmm. So that's where I'm at, man. And I think that's the end of the episode. We almost going on 2 hours.
Yeah.
Going on.
Are we on 2 hours?
2 hours and 7 minutes.
I'm sorry for talking y'all head.
Bang, bang, bang. Appreciate y'all, man. Again, like, share,
Share,
comment,
like
the interaction.
Right.
Great show.
Check us out wherever you can find podcasts.
Yes.
Right.
We there.
iHeart.
Mm-hmm.
iTunes.
Yo.
Pandora.
We there. We everywhere.
Everywhere. Wherever you can find us. Spotify.
Mm-hmm. Yes, we are.
Come on, man. Look us up. Give us
Straight
a
like that.
Give us a share.
That picture gonna be there.
Give us a download.
Yes, man.
I appreciate y'all, man.
We doing it, man. We trying to bring y'all just good content, man. Good everyday conversation. That's it.
Mike always got me working.
Just having a good time.
I want y'all to have a good night on purpose, man.
Do something nasty. Just do something nasty. That's gonna be my farewell. Just do something nasty. You grown. Do something nasty.
Just make sure you wash off correctly.
Yeah.
After you do something.
Do something
nasty, man.
Make sure that the person you're doing something nasty with is your
We're
person.
not gonna get all into that.
Yes, we have to.
No, we ain't got to do all
Why
that.
we trying to
Because
have-
we grown.
It don't matter.
So that's all on them.
No, it ain't. No, it ain't. You have a podcast that gives that's giving people energy.
Yes.
And you can't end it with do something nasty.
Do something nasty.
And it don't matter with who you do it with.
I didn't say who it mattered.
I just said make sure the person you doing something nasty with is your person. You talking about now? Don't say that they grown.
They are.
No.
We in their business. We don't need to be in their business.
No, make sure the person that you're doing something nasty with is your person.
Do something nasty. I don't care who you do it with. Just make sure it's good nasty and it's clean nasty.
Mike,
Good nasty.
That's it.
come on, man.
That's it.
This show is for nothing.
I ain't gonna say that.
It's for nothing. If you got people out there doing crazy stuff, just
That's not crazy.
It is.
I'm talking to the adults in the room.
Everybody's not an adult.
I don't know that.
You know that.
Listen.
You need to look at the water.
The water.
Yeah, you said it's deep. You need to look at the water and tell it it's deep. It's a lot of deep shit in this motherfucking water. You talking about do something nasty with somebody that ain't yours.
I didn't say it. All right.
You
go
did.
ahead.
You did
I
say that.
I did.
Right.
I did.
So just make sure the person belongs to you, please. And don't mess with nobody else's things. They want to share. That's different.
I guess.
Right? But don't mess with nobody else's.
We gonna talk about that too.
Fuck.
Huh?
Other people's toys.
That's going on around here too.
That ain't going.
No, don't use nobody else's
That's
toys.
going on around here. They sharing clothes and toys.
Oh,
That's the
okay.
end of the show.
Yeah,
They
it's time to
sharing
go.
clothes and
It's time to
End
go.
of the show.
How you gonna share the rolls?
I just did all these conversations, and you just gonna just throw
That
it,
is-
throw it,
That's nasty.
just gonna flush it all down the toilet.
Ladies, Ladies, do not share your toy.
Don't
with your
share
friends.
the toy,
The whole show is for nothing.
especially if it ain't. You got to clean the toy. Clean the toy. Clean the toy.
God damn it.
That's all we just want clean toys.
Vaginosis.
Yes,
That is
clean. Have good clean fun. Literally, good clean fun.
Mike, you just tarnished the whole show. Like it was good. It was going
It
so
was great.
good.
It's been great.
It was a very positive, motivating show.
Yeah,
And you just
I'm
came-
motivated too.
You just came through and diddy the whole thing.
Did he? Wow.
I take
I
that.
did
Take
it.
You diddy the whole
that. Take that.
Go have fun with it. It don't even matter.
Listen, I said, have fun.
No.
You grown.
Have fun with yours.
Okay, that's
Say
how
that.
you feel.
Say that.
That's how you feel.
Say
It's a lot of single people out here.
They have theirs.
They might not have nobody.
And if theirs is somebody else's, it ain't theirs.
It's theirs to them.
No, it's not.
It is.
Shut the fuck.
It's theirs to them.
It's bullshit.
Yo,
You ain't never, when you were single, you ain't never messed with something that wasn't yours,
Nigga,
but
that's-
it was yours because you felt as though it was yours.
That's all I did.
All right then.
Even
So
when
don't
I
sit up here.
Even when I wasn't single. Don't you
All right.
understand? That's why I got the trouble I got now. I'm trying to save people from this shit, Mike.
But that's
You
why I
just
said
you
be
lead them right
clean.
back down the road.
Give them be clean. You was being dirty. I'm telling them to be clean. See y'all next week, man. It's
Who
been
was-
straight like that. Huh?
I'm